which was neat. And Avatar is one of those movies that I find so fascinating because it's one of the biggest franchises ever.
Hang on a sec, guys.
No audio?
There's an audio problem.
Oh, right at the top.
Already?
Right off the top. All right,
Because we don't have these guys here.
Okay, that's cool.
All right. You guys good now?
Got audio?
Can you hear us now?
Beautiful.
All right, we're back.
Take it back.
All right. Hey, we're going to start this conversation over.
Yes.
As if we didn't have the conversation.
First half.
Hey, Coy.
Hey.
Do you know where we were last night?
Where did we go? Was I there?
No, you were not there,
okay.
actually.
You said we.
Well, I said we, but I meant John and I.
Oh, the royal we.
There we go. That's actually almost word for word how the conversation went.
For you.
Really good job.
Sense memory.
Well, John, we saw the making of Avatar.
Yes, we did.
We saw the making of Avatar, and it was at the Disney lot. James Cameron, Sigourney Weaver, Sam Worthington, Stephen Lang, girl who plays Fire, new girl.
Not Zoe Saldana.
Not Zoe Saldana, the most popular one of them all.
T-Mobile ads.
Yeah, she was not there. And they did a Q&A afterwards, and this documentary, I'll say, was kind of eye-opening. I think it's on Disney Plus now because it's, I mean, first off, I think it's a little too long.
Okay.
Because there's no like dramatic narrative to it. It's a really technical thing. And the first like 40 minutes, I was like, wow, this movie really does look really hard to put together. And then after a while, I was like, I think I get the point.
I
now.
understand. That was very hard to put together.
This is going on a while. There's always so much more in my brain gonna ascertain at this moment. But they seem to do this thing where they were really trying to drive home. These actors really acted.
Yeah.
There was so much emphasis on performance capture. And I didn't know any of the behind the scenes of The Way of Water. Did you know? Do you know anything about it?
I know the mocap stuff, but only like loosely. I know I've seen those videos, but not in the documentary.
The Way of Water specifically, though.
A little bit, much less than the first.
So they had to train they actually built like a giant, I'm really making a super short version of this journey they went on. They built this massive, massive tank, and they had to figure out all types of lighting and stuff. They had to build a certain kind of shield around the water. They had to train every actor to hold their breath for like 5 to 6 minutes.
Wow.
And they really filmed in water the entire time when you're seeing that. That way they could. First, they tried doing something where it's called dry water, where they were just having actors on some like
dry for wet,
dry
like
for
day
wet.
for night.
Yeah, it's like actors like imagine Cirque du Soleil, and they were trying to like mirror swimming, and it wasn't working. James Cameron was like, nope, we got to do it in real water. And it was cool to see like James Cameron's innovation and his leadership of he keeps pushing people to go past their standards and what they believe they can do. And it was also cool to be like, oh shit, you know what? These guys really are like acting their fucking asses off.
Yeah.
Like Zoe Saldana's like really crying and everything. And it gave me this heightened appreciation for it. And I was like, oh man, you know, these Avatar movies really are a cinematic, technical innovation. And I didn't realize just how much, it's strange to say, but I didn't realize how much actually went into them having to constantly invent stuff they're literally inventing stuff the entire filmmaking process, things they don't anticipate, and it made me appreciate it more.
It was insane.
It was pretty insane.
That whole thing, they had to shoot infrared above the water, but the infrared beams won't go that far underwater, so they had to do a dual, like, infrared above and ultraviolet light below, and then, like, marry them simultaneously. It was super crazy to think about, yeah.
That being said, then they showed a clip of Fire and Ash, and it looked really fake.
Were they not in fire?
That was the weirdest
If
part
they're not
to
on
me.
fire, then what's the point?
And I was like, is it because we're aware of how much behind the scenes
Yeah, you're looking
machinations
for
there
the
are?
details.
Now I'm like, oh, now I can tell it's really fake. And there's still a weird argument to be made about performance capture because as much as they're really acting, and there's so much emphasis, I think like most of this documentary is dedicated to the emphasis that they're really acting.
Mm-hmm.
But when you slap on like a new face and new eyes, and as much as they're doing they're putting technology on that, and they don't want to strip away any of the human emotion in the performance. I can't help but feel even when they cut to it in the documentary, I'm like, I still feel like something's getting stripped away.
There's a disconnect for me when something goes over a human face. There's like, with animation, I struggle to connect with anime or animated acting or any of those things nearly as much. Now, anime is very specifically big. Like there is an overdoing that is the style of anime that I particularly struggle with. But even something like Rango, which I love. I adore Rango, but I think that it is not as appealing as like watching the video of the actors do the jokes. I'm more enchanted by the duality of those things, but I don't ever think of the acting in animation as the same because I don't connect to the eyes. I don't connect to the humanity of it. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's just like the uncanny valley. I don't know if it's just like that human nature of trying to find human connection, but I don't connect to the Avatar movies at all emotionally. Like I find the Avatar movies stories to be pretty thin. And I don't know if that's because I'm looking for acting or if it's because the writing is Dances with Wolves meets Ferngully.
I agree. It was one of those weird moments where I'm watching it and I'm so wrapped. Although I really do like Way of Water a lot. I like Way of Water quite a bit. But when you see this thing when they're just making shit in a massive warehouse and then they go to the ocean and you're like, oh man, it really does feel like I thought they filmed some of this somewhere.
Yeah.
That wasn't just a warehouse. So
Yeah, half the point was like the actors
Look
need
what
to
we
be
did.
able to work against these real conditions. So they need to be able to ride something underwater, then ride it 30 feet into the air, and then back underwater and not fall off. And not.
Pretty
It's like
crazy.
and like to allow James Cameron to come in and actually rip up your soundstage and build a giant tank inside.
Yeah.
It was like it's insane.
I'm excited for Fire and Ash and Sigourney. And yeah, I think most of it was really about it's weird. Most of it was like, no, they're really acting. Yeah. Most of it is that they're really acting. their
Love
asses
them.
off.
Show them.
Una Chaplin was the other actress in attendance.
Oh yeah,
We've probably seen in Black Mirror or something like that.
I don't know. I'm excited for her work. But anyway, guys, welcome to another episode of the Real Rejects podcast. We go live every Friday except for 2 weeks ago and next week. We will not be live next week because it's
Black
Thanksgiving
Friday.
week.
Taking a week.
We're going to take it off. I think there's going to be a Black Friday sale for RejectNationShop.com.
Use this time to go shop.
Go shop. Go shop. Buy yourself a tea or buy someone else a tea. Anyway, I want to thank first off, we got another new set.
Look at the background.
Alex
It looks so good.
has orchestrated and led a new set with the help of a friend named Monica.
If ever I wish I had a wide shot on you guys.
It looks so good.
They did an excellent, excellent job. I'm really, really happy with it. Thank you guys for joining us last week. And for everyone who sent in Super Chats and Streamlabs, because we covered a Lionsgate trailer, that video was completely not monetized for that 1 minute of footage. And we were like, we cannot mute this. It's going to stay here. And that whole 3-hour video demonetized. So you guys really saved us. And we never end a stream without going through every single one of them. The main topics for today are going to be Hunger Games. What's this called? What you reap is what you sow.
Sunrise on the Reaping.
That's what it's called. Sunrise on the Reaping.
I like Greg's 80s action movie one. What you reap is what you sow.
Could be the tagline.
I'd watch that.
And then we got Moana, and the last Ronin is canceled. And there was just an update about that from one of the Paramount people saying they wanted to like Sonicify it. Yeah, right. That's a great.
Yep,
that's exactly
that's my reaction.
A good face, right?
Yep, there's the
Hey,
real
do that
reaction.
face again so we have it on camera.
Yeah. Hey, they're gonna Sonicify it. Yeah, do it without the noise now. They're gonna Sonicify it. There you go. That's real. Yeah, subtlety. That's what we're known for with our
Subtlety,
reactions.
yeah. Is this the thumbnail face? Thumbnail.
And then Sadie Sink is in Avengers Secret Wars, apparently. So her character must be bigger than we all realized it to be. Anywho, we put out a poll here of what should be the first thing we want to do. Now, I know we're doing a couple trailer reactions. Going to make this clear up front. If there's any requests that come in for trailers, we will not do it. So please do not waste your super chats on that. But we would never end a stream without going through every single one of them. So what is the thing that got upvoted the most before we went live, John?
It is handily the Hunger Games 5 trailer reaction.
Sunrise
People want to
on the
see that
Reaping.
sunrise, baby.
All right, well, let's honor what the people want. You want to kick this off, Coy?
That's fun, man.
So before we do this, what's your association with the Hunger Games?
Huge Hunger Games fan. I love the original quadrilogy, but for me, this reprise, this going back to the world, the fourth one really, really blew me away. I actually did that. That was the first when I did that like on location thing for that Cinemark or whatever I did with you guys. That was like the first brand thing I did with Rejects. When I went to that theater in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
That was, I went to go see Hunger Games.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yes, that's the first thing I ever did, like, freelancey
I
with
didn't
you
know.
guys.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize it. I don't remember it being Hunger Games.
Yeah,
Cool.
I went and saw Hunger Games. It was a lot of fun. But I was super impressed by it. I think it's a really hard thing to have something as beloved a decade ago and come back to it because you're kind of in a tricky spot of like appealing to a new audience, but making sure the old audience is happy. And
Sure.
I worry about Harry Potter for that reason, but it's not quite as long ago. Like the Hunger Games is in a weird spot where it's like halfway between a generation. So I was worried about it, but then I was in love with it. I thought it was amongst the best Hunger Games. I was super impressed by the actors who I largely didn't know. I don't know Rachel Zegler's work all that well. I don't know the dude that I can't think of his name right now, so clearly.
No.
But what they did was so impressive, and I'm really excited to see a time jump and to see if that can continue. Francis Lawrence is a director I really like. He almost made a Chuck Palahniuk movie out of a book I love. Chuck Palahniuk, the guy that wrote Fight Club.
Yep.
He wrote this incredible book called Survivor, and it's about it's from the perspective of terrorism on a plane, and it was filming in August of 2001. So that movie got shut down real quick. But ever since I've been following his career because he's a big he likes a lot of the same literature I do, clearly with Hunger Games. So big fan of this whole team. Excited to see this.
And this guy just did The Long Walk.
Yeah, which I loved,
He loves
which you just saw.
sad dystopian movies.
I do.
That was a great movie. We watched it. I mean, we were bombarded last stream about you guys should watch The Long Walk, and yeah, so we you guys won. We did it. It's up on the channel now. Side note, you know what I love about filming when I'm crying and I'm next to Aaron.
Moisturized. Oh,
My favorite part: Aaron's the only host who looks directly at you when you're crying. Every time.
How's it feel?
I see it every if I'm not in the video, I see him do it to other people, and he does it to me whenever I'm next to him. Once I'm crying, he's always in it. He goes. It's like
the poet
It's like
in
a
him.
full. He's crying.
He's trying to absorb the human
"Yup,
emotion."
I see you looking at me.
he's writing in his mind. He's gathering for later. That's going to be just for him.
Fun times. Anyway, let's watch Hunger Games. Rising
What you reap is
Sun.
what you sow.
What you reap is what you sow.
All right.
That actually wouldn't be a
It's
bad
a pretty
tagline.
good tagline.
Wouldn't be a bad tagline. We should do that as like when we have a pre-tape for one of the holidays of like the best movie taglines.
And put it on our shirt. Even though that's not.
Yeah. And we did dialogue, so there might be a little bit of a different audio here because it's Lionsgate. So we're trying to make sure that we don't run into the same thing we were in last
Is it all
time.
warped to like.
I don't know. I haven't actually seen the trailer.
Let's give it a whirl.
Can't hear anything, John.
Can't hear any.
John,
Will not be
we're in
trademarked.
trouble.
Let's
There's
give
no
it a
audio.
whirl.
We're in massive
All right,
trouble,
here we
John.
go.
We're in
Let's give it a
massive trouble.
whirl. A 1, a 2, and a 3.
Hall of Justice on silent. Ooh, yellow skirt. I can react in silence.
You're not getting that? I tested this, damn it.
But we didn't test it
They
with
are
us.
getting it.
Oh, the audience
people?
can hear it.
Well,
They're getting
Oh, that's
it.
even better.
They can get copy struck, and we get to not hear it.
Hey, last week this went perfectly smooth. We can allow a little hiccup right now.
Yeah.
So, Coy, what do you think's going on with these envelopes on screen right
Well,
now?
I assume they're going to be the people that are chosen to represent their district.
Who's that? Who's that actor?
The lady with the pulled face.
Yeah.
I don't know. She looks like anyone in Beverly Hills after 80.
All right. I think I have a solution to this.
Do you, John?
Give me a second here. You guys go back to chatting for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna fix this real quick.
I believe
What's
in you,
your
John.
association with Hunger Games? What's
My
your level?
association with Hunger Games is, I think, Catching Fire is
My favorite one.
One of the best IMAX experiences I've ever had. It's really hard to match Nolan when it
Sure.
comes to IMAX. Did you watch it on IMAX?
Yeah, I love Catching Fire. I saw it 3 times in theaters.
Do you see it on the proper IMAX format?
I saw it at Jordan's Furniture. It's one of the only ones on the East Coast that's not a IMAX.
The entire Hunger Games is an IMAX.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, they have the expanded IMAX ratio, which I'm sure you guys have heard about plenty of times right now. And after a character, because you haven't seen it and you're here to watch this trailer reaction, there's a character that dies. And as Jennifer Lawrence is bawling and going up the elevator, it keeps fading to black, and then slowly the screen's expanding, and then the entire Hunger. So that's, to me, there's directors who use the IMAX format, just doing it for the visual coolness, and then there's directors who know how to use it to enhance an emotional punch. And that's when I thought Francis Lawrence knew what he was doing with the IMAX cameras. This is to enhance the emotional punch of this moment and throw you more into her perspective. So yeah, I'll never forget it as one of the most unforgettable IMAX experiences I've ever had.
All right, gang, we should be good now.
Are you
Take
sure?
3.
I think so.
What did
John
you do?
left the
John, what
room.
did you do, by the way? Yeah, what did you do?
Did
I
you check
went
a
to-
circuit breaker?
I went to do something real old school, and I was just like, I'm going to feed this. Here, where's me? I'm going to feed this just from our headphone jack into the Rodecaster like we do with the reactions.
Oh, no way. John,
Instead of using the
John,
source
you clever
audio.
SOB, John.
There are like 1,000 ways to pipe the audio for this trailer in the software, and none of them are coordinating with me right now. Look at a Dan Murrell stream just to know that I am not insane. Like, stuff always goes a little bit hinky, but here we go. I think we should be good. All right, let's give this a go.
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear it. Who is that? She looks so familiar.
Welcome, Panem, to the glorious reaping of District 12.
It's someone
Is that-
we all must know with
Is that
lots of
Glenn?
makeup.
Is that Glenn Close?
Maybe.
Twice the number of tributes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool. This looks like Midsommar.
Yeah.
Twice the glory.
Man, I love the production design in these movies.
Oh, they're actually like kids. Kids.
Some of them. That's like the root of this story.
For the second time.
There's your aspect ratio change.
Oh! Oh!
Hey, it's girl from JV. We like her. Oh, wow. The editing in this trailer is fun.
Dope, actually.
This is spicy. Oh,
Is
that
that
guy.
Karate Kid guy?
Yeah, and The Long Walk.
Yeah.
Francis Lawrence liked him. We're going to work together again.
This is a really cool looking trailer.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
50th Hunger Games.
Man, I miss movies having color. This looks beautiful.
Ooh, yeah, I know.
This is so vibrant and so edited. It's got so much polish. Yeah, Ray Fiennes.
There's our snow. Yeah, I heard this guy's playing Woody Harrelson. Mitch?
Oh, interesting.
Justin
Yeah.
Clemens is in this.
He's
Okay.
playing
Mitch.
Philip Seymour Hoffman,
Ah!
which is a perfect casting in my opinion.
Hey, Mitch is a character. Yeah, thanks, John.
Oh.
Thanks.
Hey, Elle
Is that
Fanning.
Fanning?
Oh, McKenna Grace.
Dude, oh my God.
McKenna
what a
Grace, every
cast
big
this
trailer.
is.
Man. Oh, this is going to break my heart.
These games are going to be different.
Oh, I'm excited for this.
Is that Woody
Woody's
Harrelson's voice?
Yeah, they're doing that Dexter original sin thing, I guess. Let's get a different actor, but let's use the actor we know for the voiceover. Or was that an audio pulled from one of the Hunger Games?
It might have been
movies?
pulled from one of the Hunger Games movies for the trailer.
Yeah,
Either way, a year early trailer that looks that good gives me a lot of hope.
I've only seen each Hunger Games movies once. Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I reacted to here with John, but I do recall that thing with Haymitch of him being super traumatized from being one of the winners.
Yeah.
And now we're going to see that unfold.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool prospect. I thought, so I got told that this guy is going to be Haymitch and that Ray Fiennes is going to be playing Snow.
Yep.
Can you confirm who those? If that was Glenn Close, John?
I am on the case.
Thank you, buddy, and thanks for fixing the audio, by the way.
Anytime.
But Corey, what are your first thoughts on that?
I think Philip Seymour Hoffman is one of the great actors that we've lost, and the idea of Jesse Plemons playing him really excites me because he's one of those actors in the Hunger Games that elevated it for me. Those films are like Oscar performances in a dystopian young adult novel series. Like the performances in these movies are crazy. To get this new age of them with, Elle Fanning and McKenna Grace and then Jesse Plemons, the actors here, I feel like we're going to look back on as that for the next wave. I see here Kieran Culkin's in it. Like this cast is insane.
Shit.
Maya Hawke's in it.
And you were correct. It was Glenn Close.
Good eye.
As
I was not super confident. Iris Apatow's in it.
Man, I'm so excited for this cast. So that's what I'm speaking to. Like the cast is always insane. It's always some of the best actors working. The visuals are really stunning. I love the vibrancy. We've been talking a lot the last 15 years about lack of color in films.
Yeah.
Things feel very muted. Things feel very drab. This looks Technicolor. This looks Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Like it looks so
Pops.
vibrant. Yeah. That plus the stylist editing, I'm very excited about it.
It's interesting because I after Songbirds and Snakes, which you seem very over the moon about it, and I
adored it.
enjoyed it. I wasn't as over the moon about it as you are, but I was getting the David Yates feeling with Francis Lawrence of maybe you should move on, dude. Maybe you should do something else. And because David Yates, for you guys who don't know, David Yates started with Harry Potter 5, and he just directed everything Harry Potter and the Fantastic Beasts after that. And it seemed like he was just getting kind of bored with the experience and wasn't able to bring something fresh to it. There looks like there's something back to being fresh, cultish, vibrant, like the Midsommar. I think that's very intentional, the way that aesthetic is.
The color, the flowers.
Because there is the first time I've used the word cult surrounding it. And, seeing him explore similar types of things of perpetuating violence and using violence as a form of entertainment media in The Long Walk, and perhaps getting more in tune thematically with those things on a much deeper, more philosophical level, liken it to also like the dogma of American politics. And then going back to the Hunger Games world, I wonder if he actually got something fresh,
A new spark.
from doing The Long Walk and how we could innovate there, because this actually doesn't feel just repetitive of the other ones. There's something that feels like, we're getting the cool prequel stuff and seeing actors playing characters we're familiar with, but visually, and I'm sure even with the music that we did,
that we don't know.
But that's what I said. Without the music, it was still actually
impactful.
really effective and cool to just take in what we were looking at.
It's also interesting to watch a trailer without any sound design choices that are clearly for emotional, but still feel emotional.
Like that Mummy trailer with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that's how we just watched that. It was very mummy-esque. Thump, 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 thump.
Give me an honorary Oscar.
That dude deserves a real one. I hope he gets one with the Inarritu film.
Yeah, it seems like he's already campaigning from that.
He's got my
for
vote.
that
I'm not
award
the
speech.
Academy, but I'm in.
Like, this seems like a big promo for that, whatever that new
For a
movie
year
he's
from
got
now.
coming out for that guy.
Untitled Inarritu film. But yeah, I think this looks fantastic. I'm a huge fan of this franchise. I think it's really cool that multiple generations are discovering such an important story. I think, you mentioned The Long Walk. That to me felt like it was an easy sell to Hunger Games fans to use Francis Lawrence. But it's interesting that you're right. This might have fed him in a different way because of The Long Walk.
Yeah.
Because that film is so drab very intentionally. That movie's color palette isn't just a sign of the times. It's not like because it's 2024. It felt like that dry, dour energy was important to the book, and it felt like that served that story. To go the other way with this definitely suits it.
Well, to compare it a little bit more to potentially, this is just 2 minutes out of what is probably a 2.5 hour film, right? One thing I loved about The Long Walk is we never cut to the public, and we never even create relationships or characterize any of the soldiers who are accompanying the people walking. It's just on the characters. And I haven't read any of these books. Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes seems to go like much more magnified into everything beyond just our main two characters. It's going through the politics, all the different characters and stuff. So, which is Hunger Games. But this trailer brought it straight to just our main characters who are in the Hunger Games and back to that primal side and feeling just right back to basics.
Yeah.
In a way that somehow feels not just what would you call it? Not just
Like a
same.
rehash.
Rehash is the word I was looking for. Yeah, thank you, John.
I wrote down on the notes for this episode, like right now, the year away promo is really interesting to me because this is getting more common.
What?
Like this is out in a year, dude. November 20th, 2026.
Yeah, you're right.
The Odyssey got its first teaser a year out and sold out a year early. If the rumors are true, Doomsday is getting its first trailer a year away. Do you think, as a trailer expert in the field of marketing, a Gemma award-winning person, do you think that's like palatable? Do you think that's like actually effective a year away?
I think they're doing it because they know that most trailer views come from the internet, right? So most people will see this from the internet, but to get people into theaters, they're probably like, what just came out this week? Was it Wicked that came out?
This is probably with Wicked, right?
Right. So if they're releasing all these trailers because this is, they have Wicked out, they're going to have Zootopia 2 out, they're going to have Avatar, they're going to have SpongeBob, they're going to have all these movies out in the theaters, and this is their one chance. And potentially they'll be able to accompany the wave and the feeling when you play these kind of trailers next to Avengers Doomsday, which is for sure coming out. So I think it's more to that effect where people will be there, go see the Doomsday trailer, the Odyssey trailer, but they'll also be getting this. So it's about feeding that whole ecosystem of getting into the cinemas again, beyond just preparing people a year out, because people do forget about shit really fast.
Well, I'm worried we're going to be like done with seeing images of it after a year of like, do they put out another one in 6 months? Do they put out another one? In, like, how do you, if you're starting this soon, usually it's 6 month teaser, 3 months trailer, 1 month second trailer. Like there's a pattern. If you're starting a year out, how do you sustain it? Or do you let it completely die down and be like, oh, surprise, we're back. Like, how do you keep the hype up? Or do you just wait until the normal window after your first trailer? Because I was expecting a teaser. I mean, this is a year away.
Yeah, it looks complete.
That's what's crazy. Like this movie looks done.
It looks finished.
A year of visual effects work is always a good sign. That's what they did with Superman.
Yeah.
But just with how early this is, I'm just curious what marketing starts to become, because this is 3 of the biggest movies of the year. Hunger Games, Doomsday, and The Odyssey are 3 of the biggest movies of 2026. If you're starting a year early, how do you keep up with that? And is this the new standard for marketing with big movies?
I think it's a smart way to do it. If you look at most streaming movies or streaming shows, they usually put their trailers out like a month before.
Right.
So this helps distinguish it from the streaming world, and it goes back to making people anticipate an event. So I think they're trying to build up an event. To me, I think it's a positive thing.
I think it's positive too. I just wanted to,
I
know
totally
what
get
people are
what you mean, because in the meantime, there's going to be a bunch of different other things that are going to be promoted. I was talking about this with John like before the documentary for Avatar started yesterday. It's like there's just way too much.
Yeah,
there's so much that nothing feels special, and everything just feels like a blip in time. Once
and
it's
everything's
out,
so
it's done.
big.
Yeah, everything's so big, and
everything feels like an event for the week of it.
Not even that. Sometimes it just feels like a blip.
Yeah.
Most things feel like dust in the wind now.
It's because we are so scattered with our attention.
Yeah.
The attention economy is broken. Like we have our phones, we have YouTube, we have movies, we have TV. There's just so much that's trying to get our attention, and none of it feels big or important because it's all big and important.
And it depends on what the movie is. Like Doomsday, that makes sense. Odyssey, that makes sense.
This makes sense. I would argue.
Makes sense. What other ones were you talking about?
Those are the 3 big ones.
Okay.
Those are 3, and I would say those are 3 of the biggest movies of next year.
Okay.
But you've got a more standard, if Supergirl's coming out in June, we'd probably get something soon, because that's 6 months into the year. That is a standard amount of time, and then the more traditional rollout.
Yeah.
But it's curious what movies are getting this like year out grab.
Well, I think Hunger Games is smart, because the book world right now, that's one thing about Book Talk, and I suppose BookTube, but I feel like it's mainly Book Talk that has really resurrected people reading, and that is a true sense of fandom.
Yeah.
And Hunger Games has that with the book world. It's fandom. And to capitalize, if you look at what we're talking, there's like the Nolan fandom, and then there's the Hunger Games fandom, and then there's the Marvel fandom. And to capitalize on that is the smartest way. I think they roll it all in.
That's what I'm trying to think of. What else is that big next year? I would say Supergirl would be the next one in that scope. Clayface is going to be smaller intentionally, and that's in the fall. What else? No, next year is huge. Next year is one
Brand New Day next year? No?
Brand New Day is next year.
Yeah.
Brand New Day is July.
Okay.
So that could be soon.
Well, shit. I don't know.
But yeah, I'm just curious about like marketing. I think it's really interesting that year out trailer thing is becoming more common.
Hopefully none of this gets forgotten.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a year's a long time.
Oh boy. All right. Well, what's next on that was voted? Thank you guys for voting that first.
All righty. The next most popular topic of conversation by a thread is the cancellation of The Last Ronin.
Oh God, yeah, this is a bummer.
Yeah, man. I thought of you first because I know how excited you are for this.
Yeah, I even started reading it, which was cool. I still haven't gotten into who the Ronin is. Haven't gotten that spoiled for me yet. I thought they
Keep
would tell
reading
you.
it.
Thought they'd tell you right up front. Yeah. So, Coy, why? I mean, you're the one who actually read the whole thing. You want to tell people what The Last Ronin is?
So all of the turtles are killed, and you have one last turtle that I don't want to give away because it's cool the way they play against type with that turtle, and I think this is
because
definitely
they have all the weapons.
Right.
They're like, which turtle is it?
exactly
Yeah.
like the turtle energy is all the different turtles, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael. They're all very different, and this is a cool way to like throw you at one turtle, the last one surviving, with all the weapons, with a very different personality, and you to figure out like what happened to his family, what happened to Splinter. And it's like a neo-Western Blade Runner meets, Clint Eastwood movie, but with the turtles. And it is so intense and so R-rated and so badass. It really ups the like ninja side of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but in a Western setting. I think it's one of the best modern turtle myths. Turtles been around for like 30 years. I think it's one of the best stories. They were going to make a live-action version of this with the director of Nobody, and it just got canceled at Paramount.
To me, even though I haven't finished it, it's it makes me think of like Old Man Logan.
It's very much in that vein.
It's Old Man
modern
Logan,
Western,
but with the Ninja Turtle.
Yeah.
Right. And you said something in your Instagram story post, which is they didn't want their first live action to be this.
After 10 years, they didn't want their first live action to be an R-rated adult film, which I think is a mistake because this is the audience.
I think this is totally the audience because you already have your animated ones with the Mutant Mayhem that Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg are shepherding.
And turtles were big in the 80s. We're grown now.
We're grown. I went to watch the re-release of the first one, and that is, while it has its camp and cheese, it's also surprisingly mature and dark. It's like a dark,
comics are dark.
Looking film.
People forget the original comics are dark.
Audiences have grown up, and you'll be able to have both versions where
Right.
you have your animated world and then you have this, because no matter what live action, if they do their live action, which they said they want to Sonicify it, whatever that means.
Maybe just have Sonic be Sonic and have turtles be turtles, perhaps.
I get the same studios own them, so they want to like, oh yeah, let's just
We'll
do
have it
that.
every year instead of every 2 years. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of missed opportunity though, because there is already a big fandom surrounding this. There's been a lot of people championing for it. There's a video game in development for the
Hope it
last
stays
couple
in
years.
development.
So imagine if there was like a video game that came out and the movie. My God, synergy! It would be incredible. So to me, the marketing would take care of itself, because then you get the video game fandom wanting to go check this out as well. So that way you don't feel like left out. And you got to do something that's fresh and different. And this would have allowed it to be fresh and different, because a lot of us who grew up with turtles are into R-rated shit now.
Yeah, we're grown, and it's a grown story. I think there's a reason the last 2 sets of live action didn't do well,
Yeah.
because they're trying to make it for kids. I don't know a lot of kids, but I don't know a lot of kids that are into. Yeah, not hanging
good
out,
thing.
not hanging out with kids. But the kids aren't probably Turtles fans because it's their dad's and mom's favorite fandom.
Well, they'll have the animated,
Right.
which is good.
And it's great. Yeah,
That's
the,
a good.
The Seth Rogen
thing.
one's fun.
It's good. It's good.
So like Cake and Eat It Too. Instead, they're cutting off a lot of their audience.
I think it's weirder to have your animated thing running and then you have your live action
That is
one
similar
running.
tone?
Yeah, then I think it's a little bit stranger.
This is such a waste. This had a lot of potential.
I think people are kind of they seem to be retaliating against it, and to Paramount's credit, when they retaliated against that Sonic design,
They ended up making it.
they ended up going back.
So
and
maybe
being
they'll end up making Last Ronin.
Maybe they'll listen to people and be like, "Oh, we made a mistake," because people are bothered by this.
Yeah, and more the internet has a voice. More and more the people are affecting art in real time.
That's right.
So the people speak out.
Get mad.
Yeah.
Get angry. Do it.
Oop, I just
Corey's
did-
playing footsies
Oh,
with me under the
hey.
table. He just straight up.
I just full on like
So if you
drum
full on put your
tapped you.
whole foot
I was
on
like,
me.
hey, Greg. I thought there was a middle
entire
chair
foot. It
leg.
wasn't even like a little tap. Like, oh no, ooh, uncomfortable with our
No,
heterosexuality.
I just claimed Greg.
Like, whoa.
I was like, by the way, I'm gonna talk Last Ronin more. But yeah, I'm excited.
Excited?
Excited.
For the internet to rage out? You're just used
Get
to
him,
saying,
Greg.
this is excited. Yeah, I'm just excited. That's what I say.
exactly what
When
happened.
When I'm done with video,
That's
when I'm done making points, I say I'm excited. That's how Anima thinks.
That's what my period is. When I say I'm excited, I'm done talking. I'm excited. Guys,
man.
not excited.
John in the chat, how are they feeling about it?
Oh,
Ronin?
man.
Are they upset?
People are just excited for you guys to be playing footsies. People want their grown-up Ninja Turtles. I mean, you know, and people are both in favor of kiddie Ninja Turtles because, you know, there's a nostalgia attached to that. But yeah, I don't know. There's kind of a healthy debate, it seems like. People think it's not just for kids, but people are also kind of pointing out that a healthy percentage of the turtle audience is kids.
And that's why they have the animated movie.
Yeah,
though.
that's a whole market.
Yeah, that's fair.
But there is nothing to represent the adults
And
that
there's-
want it to be more mature.
To me, there's no version where you could do. Let's say they do the. What's making you laugh?
Fred Skull says, R-rated live-action Ninja Turtles would flop hard. It would. I'm sorry. I'm an elder millennial, but I also have common sense.
I mean, it depends on the budget of the movie. You wouldn't have to make this a $200 million movie.
I think people will be. I think you'd be surprised.
Yeah,
Brad.
I'd say if this
Yeah.
was like a $50 million, $70 million movie, it would do gangbusters.
This comic is enormous.
It's one of the biggest selling independent comics in years.
Yes.
Like,
I've heard of this comic forever
It's-
before I even really got back into reading comics. Yeah.
and the re-release of Turtles
Yeah.
did great. I think there's a bigger market for this than people expect.
Yeah. And the video game people are still hoping that it'll come. They had a trailer a couple of years ago that was huge and people
Yeah.
were freaking amped up about it. And if you're a Ninja Turtles fan, you know what this is.
That's what I mean. And if you're a Turtles fan, you're not probably 15 or under. Like, R-rated is 17 and up. There's a whole market for this.
And if you're a not Turtles fan because you don't like the kiddie shit, then you see this trailer like, whoa,
Wait
what
a
the
second.
hell is
Did they
this
make
shit?
a samurai movie with turtles
yeah,
in it?
well, this looks freaking
What a crazy
awesome.
thing. But you got to market it and then budget it like Logan.
you guys.
It's 4.
No, you're saying that Ninja
Turtles
Turtles.
Oh, the
in three.
samurai. Yeah.
But here's my point. There's no version, I think, where they can make a live action Ninja Turtles movie that then segues into The Last Ronin.
Right.
You got to just do The Last Ronin.
And it works that it's been so long since the live action one because
Exactly.
of this. You can't
what
just
if they were tying it into the
Dude,
original?
that'd
It
be
was one of them.
awesome. Corey Feldman,
Shit, that'd be
the
nuts.
voice of Corey Feldman or someone, whichever turtle.
That would have been wild.
dream.
Oh, missed opportunity.
Hopefully they make it. I'm not excited.
I mean, we got people who are fans. We were talking about this last week. Fans are now grown up and film directors and are making movies. Then you got content creators who are making movies.
Right.
It seems like it's only a matter of time before someone fucking does this.
That's fair. And it does seem like that's what's happening more and more is the diehards are making, like Dan Trachtenberg.
yeah. It's one concept trailer away,
Right.
from getting greenlit.
Yeah.
You
One GoFundMe.
Yeah, it really is like that close to being done. Anyway, but thanks for voting. That what was next up here that was voted.
All right. Coming in number 3.
And sorry, John, just to interrupt again. As a reminder, we do get to all the super chats and Streamlabs after we get through our main stories. So thank you guys for being patient. We will go through all of them. Thank you.
Absolutely. Coming in 3rd place in the poll of interest, Moana trailer reaction.
Let's do it.
You guys ready for some
Moana.
live action?
Let's
This
see
comes
it.
out to Koi's point 8 months from now, July.
It's a while.
8 months. All I heard is that this is one of the most viewed trailers ever, or something. That's
wow.
That's every trailer now. Every trailer
Just
now
beats the last
is-
record.
because they're cheating the system. They're combining like TikTok numbers, Instagram numbers,
and every
YouTube
new
numbers.
platform adds numbers
Yes,
because it used to be one platform. Oh,
And
that's
it-
funny. I
you
didn't know that was
and then they like upload multiple multiple
versions of the trailer.
accounts. Upload
and
it.
the
yeah.
pre-roll on videos. Are they counting that if it pre-rolls automatically?
I don't know actually.
Because that would
maybe.
that'd be a cheat too.
I think the whole thing. I think it is a cheat. Yeah, because
Why in my day,
there's
trailers
the-
played
I
for the
just-
movies.
I just don't see how the Moana trailers of one of the big like. How
And-
could that beat even Man of
Avengers.
Steel or Avengers?
Yeah.
You know, like those trailers were fucking.
Everyone
like,
rewatched them and dissected them. Who's dissecting the Moana
is this
trailer?
an event trailer? I mean, I'm sure people are excited,
But to that scale,
let's find out. I like the first movie,
Yeah, we're about to
and
find
I
out.
kind of
gang.
like the second. Kind of. That was a disappointment.
Well, get ready for some real good stuff.
Can you just because of the music? I'm sure. Can you just lower it a tiny bit so that way we're
Sure.
yeah.
we're louder.
All right, a 1, a 2, and a yeah.
The bird. That's Dwayne Johnson flying.
I am a girl who loves my island.
All right, cool.
And the
It looks like the animated
glows
movie. I
the
like
sea.
The Way of Water.
It calls me.
I mean, they must have shot this on a real beach this time.
Yep.
Look how beautiful it is. There's Dwayne Johnson.
This looks largely CGI to me in a live action.
They all
but,
do, Coy.
But I'm not sure why you don't just make another Moana.
They all look CGI.
I'm just acknowledging of all the movies,
They're all
this
the
one,
different animation is what they are.
it's just got a live action character in amongst the animation.
Wait, especially when you do stuff like that. There's
Oh, The
Dwayne
Rock.
Johnson. Cool. That is one of the most viewed trailers of all time. I like that chicken. Well, it looks, it just hit me right now. This is coming really close to the actual animated release. Like, we've had no distance.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like a legacy live action. Like, this just happened. We had Moana, Moana 2, Moana live action.
Or like when they make an American version of one of those French farcical comedies.
Yeah, it's
like
just
a
like-
year or two later.
Yeah, I don't feel the excitement because I don't see necessarily the point in this one with how recent it was and how much that is CGI. There's like a live action character amongst animation.
They all weirdly do tend to feel that way. Lilo and Stitch does not feel that way because
That's why it
there's
did the
so
best,
much
right?
in the real world.
Yeah.
But a lot of them do just feel, a different form of animation is what we're watching.
Like Lion King being dubbed live action. No, those lions are
Yeah.
drawn lions.
Mufasa was one of the worst
I
experiences.
skipped it.
No,
I
I
completely
really
skipped because I never thought I'd dislike a Donald Glover Beyonce film. Like I just opted out of the second one. I want to be heard
And
again.
that's what most people view that as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what when I go to Lion King, I'm like, you know
Have
what?
you seen Donald Glover's Mufasa? Have you guys seen Beyonce and Donald Glover's Mufasa movie?
Some of us go with different log lines to get people into seats, and that's why I was there.
Childish Gambino?
Yeah, Childish Gambino with Simba was why I
Have you
was
seen
there.
Atlanta Fossa?
Is Simba?
That's what I was there for, guys. I wanted the Cowboy Carter and Childish Gambino crossover.
It's weird because I'm aware it's mainly a different form of animation, essentially.
Yeah.
Side note, Alex, did you listen to the stream earlier when we were really complimenting you?
Yeah, we gave you so much praise.
Alex just showed up.
In the middle of the school's Thanksgiving feast.
Yeah, screw
Yeah,
your
you know what?
child's Thanksgiving at school. Did you hear our compliment?
We don't care that it's a family day and a school thing.
All right.
Priorities.
We want praise for our praising of your
Yeah,
work.
tell us how great we are for noticing you.
Go back and watch.
Okay, good.
And
Okay.
then I'm gonna send it to
Good.
everybody.
Because ChatGPT wrote up something really good for us to say, and we read it verbatim.
Yeah, we were like, what's a nice thing to say to someone who designs a set nicely for you?
I don't even know how to compliment anymore.
Dude, I saw a video of someone like with Riz online, and they were like writing prompts to ChatGPT about how to talk to a girl and then sending it to
Yeah.
the girl, and then she was responding. It would like, oh my God, how are you so smooth? And it was like an ad for ChatGPT of like,
Yeah.
that's great. I didn't even
know.
consider that was a thing.
I don't know how to be single.
I
I would never want to figure it out. I hear people who are single now, and it sounds like the biggest fucking nightmare.
I cannot
ever.
imagine meeting someone and being like, oh,
Yeah.
you can't speak
It's-
without a
it's
robot.
just like we're in a weird world where you have to know who someone is before you know them, before you get to meet them.
Can you imagine
And
being
then you're-
catfished by a
you're
robot?
you have to play mind games of how to communicate when the biggest form of communication is body language and tone.
And then in real life, they don't know how to talk because they've just been
because they've
reliant.
prompting the thing. Like it just sounds like the most artificial way of meeting and dating people now. And now they got to sit through this fake Moana movie. I tried to back it. Okay,
Yeah!
so Moana. There is something weird though about. It's kind of like when I was watching the Avatar documentary. It's all fake.
Sure.
But there's something weird when I'm looking at the ocean in this movie and the world where the idea is to elicit that it's live action. The idea is to make you
Right.
feel like it's real. The animated movie of Moana doesn't go for that. It doesn't try to make you
It's
think
styled. It's art. It's a taste.
yeah, no,
it's intentional.
They're letting they're not trying to trick you that it's not an animated
Right.
movie. Where this is trying to trick you that this is all real. While I know they shot some of this on like actual locations, actual beaches, and there's actual props and stuff. A lot of it is very much animated and computer heavy. It looks good, computer heavy. To me, my biggest qualm actually is the fact of how close it's coming to. I mean, there's already a big argument for why make any of these, right?
Money.
The one thing I wanted to bring up to you, yeah, of course, money. But the one thing I want to bring up to you is you've talked about how several times how we do need these films that help propel the box office.
Yeah.
So that way we can make some of these
And
other
that's
riskier films.
That's what I'm assuming.
And do you feel like that with this, or are you still like we shouldn't be making these? 'Cause this will probably make $1 billion.
I mean, I care more about theaters staying open than I care about anything. So, if this gives me another 3 years of movie theaters existing, then I don't need to see it. But I like movie theaters enough that, this doesn't hurt anybody. But I know when I see the shot, there's a girl singing, holding a rope, and nothing else around her is live action.
Yeah.
And that isn't a live action remake of a movie that came out 5 years ago. That's a sequel that is in a different slight medium.
I think it's way too close. And we just had a Moana 2.
So
it's a little weird how close it's coming to.
And that's a fully animated chicken, but that's a different animated chicken.
Here's the crazier part. If this is a hit, then we're going to get even
Moana
more.
Yeah.
We're going to get even more that have just come out. We'll get, I know for a while they were working on the Scarlett Johansson Tangled movie.
Oh, yeah.
But there's it's been decades. So that kind of makes a little more sense.
And Rapunzel's a classic.
Exactly, yeah. What else has come out recently from
Frozen?
Disney? I can't even think of Frozen is one.
Feels like inevitable.
I know they had the play, I really can't recall any Disney movies. We're at the scary part where one day they will make a Toy Story. They haven't done any of these.
I'm so afraid of.
They haven't done any Pixar ones yet, right?
I'm hoping there's different licensing or something.
So we haven't touched Pixar yet.
Yeah, because please don't.
They should do Cars.
That apparently is a thing.
They should do Cars.
They're saying they're making a Cars live action.
Oh my god.
That's rumored to be a trailer
talk?
in front of the what's it called? In front of Avatar.
They should do Christine style, where it's like a horror.
I want Demolition Derby, but Owen Wilson wow.
I saw Owen Wilson at Air One.
How's he doing?
I didn't talk to him.
Did he look well?
Yeah. I wanted to say something to him.
Yeah.
I wanted to because it was that feeling like Owen Wilson, and then it was like
That man's shopping.
Yeah.
It's a fine line between oh my god Owen Wilson and I'm bothering someone shopping.
There was a time where I used to idolize famous people.
I've gotten more and more not jaded, but more and more I'm aware that I want to keep movies, and if I meet someone, there's a chance it'll throw things off. I don't want the variable of having a bad interaction anymore because it'll affect my movie going, and my movie is more special than me meeting someone.
That would suck. I fortunately never actually had a bad interaction with a celebrity. I don't think I've ever had that.
I have, but I've been trying to church and
5
state
people.
it. Yeah, let me just shit talk on the internet.
Yeah.
But overall, 98% of my interactions have been positive. But even then, when I become friendly with someone, it affects my viewing of their movies. And that separates my separation of a suspension of disbelief goes away.
Well, we're okay. On a very personal level, whatever level of popularity we are, there's A-list celebrity, we're R list or something, right? We're
D- list.
We're way lower. We're closer to probably at the very end of the alphabet here. I remember when the first and second time I ever got recognized many years ago, both people were extremely nervous to talk to me.
Yeah.
Now when people recognize me, they're like, "Hey, Greg, what's up?" That's how people talk to content creators they recognize, famous people they recognize. Now it's so casual now.
Yeah.
It's so different now.
Yeah.
It's really fascinating to me. I hate it. They should idol. No, I'm saying
Pedestal!
No, because that's how I'm like, oh, hey, what's up, buddy? That's just how we talk. No one's actually nervous, and sometimes they are, but it is just like talking to a friend now.
Yeah.
And I feel that way now too when I see famous people. It's like James Cameron and everyone. People are trying to clam for the photo. I'm like, I'm okay. I don't need a photo. I'm gonna go now. I was kind of bored of this Q&A.
Greg ran over hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Hey, Jimmy C.
Yo, Jay. What's up? Hey, S. Weaver. How you doing? This is kind of interesting. But anyway, I'm excited for this girl though. She's gonna be a good. I'm excited for her to be Moana and hopefully she does a great job. Little Mermaid, I actually did not dislike. I enjoyed that one.
I did not see that one.
Yeah.
I haven't had as much. For me, it's to support the box office. I genuinely, that's the one thing I think these do, and I'm happy for that element. But otherwise, I have 2 hours to spend somewhere else.
They should have cast a white girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should have got an uproar there.
Margot Robbie. Moana.
Margot Robbie is Moana.
I would have been down. I think it would have made twice as much money. I'm going to repeat that. It would have made twice as much money.
Here she might be Britney Spears.
Let me get into your close-up.
Yeah. It would have made 3 times more money if they put Margot Robbie in as Moana instead. I want everyone to know this.
You know what? Back to that made me think of Barbie, which made me think of Ryan Gosling. There are still people though, like Ryan Gosling, where I think even if and he wouldn't be, but if he was like an absolute asshole, I would still be like, but I met Ryan Gosling and I love his movies.
Yeah.
Like there are the occasional people that are still like Rushmore.
Yeah.
But overall, I kind of feel the same about like distance.
Yeah. I mean, James Cameron made my all-time favorite movie, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling, Conan,
There's a few.
freaking. I guess I kind of had it with Owen Will. Not really.
I said something funny around Conan and he laughed, and that gave me like juice
Yeah,
for a year.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like that was a life moment. Like to make Conan O'Brien laugh, I was like, I'm gonna hold on to this forever. So those things are worth it.
Yeah.
But I agree with your overall sentiment. But Margot Robbie as Moana is the main thesis here, and that's correct.
But I also feel like most celebrities. Yeah. I also feel like most celebrities. I get the impression they don't want me to ever approach them, so I don't.
You specifically.
Yeah. Like not interested.
Greg Alba.
I was nervous as hell to meet Keanu when you introduced me to Keanu.
Yeah. But that went great.
But yeah, but
That was so
He has a
beautiful.
way of like calming you though.
That was such a moment to that's still one of my favorite things I've ever gotten to do.
Yeah.
Like that was, and you know what I like? I like introducing people to people more than I like meeting people. Like when I got to introduce my mom to Nick Holt, and he was so sweet to her, and like we met as kids, and we had a really great conversation about family. Like we talked about family. That was so much more special than like, can I take a picture? Like I got to like that to me. Maybe that's where we are with life, career, whatever. But that I would love more of. Like the Five Nights at Freddy's premiere is coming up, and I know Matt Lillard a little bit, and my little brother and sister love him. I'm really hoping to get to introduce them. That sort of thing is still special.
But this is also making me question if like I'm super out of touch, because we're in a part of the industry where we fortunately get to cross paths with a lot of these people, and you cross paths with them like significantly more than I do with your profession. So I'm thinking of like, well, what about the average individual though, who's not doing something that's even like content creation or something? Like,
I mean,
maybe that the nerves are still really there. You know?
Yeah, I would imagine. But
Yeah.
celebrities has shifted in the last 10 years. Like the concept of celebrity.
Yeah,
because I think
we know
there's-
them too much.
Well, yeah, and there's more of
Yeah.
people that are idolized. Like I think that to some people, YouTubers are famous people, and to some people, celebrities are less famous than YouTubers.
Yeah.
Depending on the celebrity. I mean, I'm not talking Margot Robbie. I'm talking like the day-to-day actor probably has a little less of that because of how spread out it is.
Yeah.
Like the 5 minutes of fame is kind of spread out. So I think this concept has changed.
Do you know who Harry Mack is?
Oh, I love Harry Mack. I saw him at the John and I went to go see Loop Daddy.
Yes,
and
that's
Harry Mack
right.
was there. And
Mark
I got
Rebier.
Mark Rebier. He broke his leg, dude. Did you see
Dude,
that?
I did
he
see that.
shattered his shin. I freaked
Shouts
out
out
seeing
to
Mark
Internet
Rebier.
Hall of Famer Loop Daddy.
Dude, Loop Daddy. I got so much more excited to see Loop Daddy and Harry Mack in public than I would most actors.
When I was last in Colorado a couple months ago, I was there for a funeral. And then on the flight back, our flight got delayed by like 3 hours, I think. It was like 3 hours. And I was at the one of the stores, and I just passed him. It was just like Harry Mack right in front of me. And I just blurted out, I'm like, oh my God. It's just like- and he was so fucking nice. I was like, dude, you have no idea how like I'll just binge your videos. If I'm on the road for a long time, I'll just put on your rafts, and like you just bring so much joy. And like that's why I love him so much. He's
Same.
like
It's
he
just
brings
joy and heart, and he cares.
And he was like, I had no clue who I was, and he was just as nice as you would hope he would be, and as engaging. And I rarely, like if I approached Owen Wilson at the store, I would not in a million years ask him for a photo.
Yeah.
But I told him, like, I rarely ask this, could I take a selfie with you?
Yeah.
And he was like, absolutely, man. And it was really, because I'm bothering him at the fucking airport. And he was really cool about it. I texted John right away.
I was gonna say,
love that you met Harry
do I
Mack.
have permission to pull up the
Yeah,
selfie?
I'm way more
'cause-
excited
'cause
about
of-
this story than
yeah.
Owen Wilson, and that's saying something.
Because Olivia had no idea who Harry Mack was. So I was like, I gotta share this with someone. Someone
Yeah.
has to know what I'm
Dude.
feeling right now.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
and it was one
Yes!
of those. It was one of those texts that I got out of the blue, and like a lot of Greg and my texts are like, oh hey, something for
Work,
the
work, channel, work.
And so out of nowhere it was just like, look who I ran into at the airport, and
that's
yeah,
so dope,
It was like a
dude.
mutual moment of like, holy shit, that's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. Hold on. Let me,
So yeah, I guess it really is just
Case by case.
Before it used to just be like if they're a singer actor, right? That's who you kind of freak out about.
Yeah.
Now I guess it's the quality of admiration that we have
and
for someone
connection
now.
you have to them.
Yeah,
Like I would
exactly.
be way more connected to something like this than a lot of actors
Yeah.
my parents might freak out about.
Yeah. I was actually nervous to say hi to him. Even because I said hi because it just spewed out of me.
And
Yeah.
there are some actors that have that like aura around them that are even above that, like Harrison Ford. We both talked about when you met
Harrison Ford made me fucking really. I was shaking.
I had like a 10-minute conversation with Harrison Ford, and every 30 seconds my brain would go, "Oh my god, Harrison Ford!" And like, it never gets normal. It never like balances out, because I'm not working with him. I don't see him a lot, so my brain just kept going like, "My whole life I've seen your face," and I think that's different. But I think a lot of these new actors, we know them so much, they're so approachable in media.
Yeah.
That I don't know if we're gonna get another Harrison Ford.
Yeah, the more I'm like talking out of my, I guess it's just I've encountered a lot of celebrities that don't make me feel that way, and I'm thinking about actually, I've had quite a handful in the past year or past couple of years where it has had me do that. Now that we're talking,
I think we're
through,
just around folks
because there's
more.
such a quantity now. Of
Yeah,
famous
that's what
people.
I'm saying. It's all spread out a little bit more.
Yeah, that I actually do forget that actually, 1 out of every 10 that does make me freak out.
I ran into Mark Rebbe at the
Greg
Rolling
and Harry Mack.
Greg
Oh,
and
look
Harry
at that,
Mack.
dude.
Hell yeah, that was a great day. I was so happy.
I had the same with Mark Rebbe, who we were just talking about with Harry Mack. I ran into him at the Rolling Stone Young Hollywood party, and everyone was taking pictures with everybody. I didn't know most of these influencers, but Mark Rebbe, Loop Daddy was there, and I freaked the fuck out. Took a picture. I had
Hell
the same
yeah.
thing where it's like, I think it's just got to be personal. Like, I think it's caring about that relationship. Like, I feel like the people I'm drawn to are the people I feel like I could actually know and would want to know.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't think I would like when Brad Pitt was in the same elevator as me once, I was just like, I can't do this. Like, I don't think that's just not something I could sustain. Like, it's just, would not ask for photo, would not be, because I just know better.
Yeah.
Tyler Durden's here. I can't hang.
There's no way I would handle it.
Like-
I feel like I would like Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise, honestly.
At Bullet Train, he was at the premiere in the coolest suit I'd ever seen. Like, he had the coolest green suit in the world on.
Oh, I saw
and,
that,
and
yeah.
at one point we made eye contact, and like it was either like freak out and acknowledge, but I just went like, and like we had this funny moment of me acknowledging his suit because I was like, if I say anything else, like I just can't. And I remember thinking like, that's the best you'll ever do. Never run into Brad Pitt again. Like, I think there's just tears to it.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Anyway. That's
Margot
our
Robbie,
relationship
Moana.
currently with famous people.
That's where we're at.
That's where we're at with fame.
How did this get started?
Let's talk about Sadie Sinking Avengers. Then we'll move on to the supers and all that fun stuff. Thank you guys for being patient with us. This is what the podcast is all about.
Chaos.
Explore, take time in between Moana trailer to just explore our
emotions
our
with-
parasocial relationships we have with fame.
Yeah, our place in this industry, in this game.
I don't know why I'm like waiting for John to pull up a photo. It's like, it's fucking Sadie
We know who
Sink
Sadie
Avengers
Sink is.
and we have no idea who she's playing. So, Coy, I don't know your theories actually on who you actually think she's playing. Like, here are some rumors that I'm hearing. When I say
Okay.
rumors, I don't dive into leaks. And
Yeah.
I like as I once did when No Way Home was coming out and shit. When I say rumors, I'm talking like spread across like fucking everywhere where everything's conflicting. And there's one theory I heard that kind of makes sense to me of why they'd probably be promoting Doomsday ahead of it is that Toby might actually be the main Spider-Man in Secret Wars. And she could be someone like Spider. Of course, she's gonna be like some important Spider-Man character.
Okay.
But then she'll be having most of her relationship with Toby in
Okay.
Secret Wars, and not actually with Tom Holland.
Like Mayday Parker,
Potentially,
daughter of Toby.
yeah,
I could see that.
that would be pretty cool. Why would she be in Brand New Day? Okay, let's say that we didn't.
Okay.
Who do you think she is? First off, now that we know she's in Secret Wars, she has to be more important
Yeah,
than just a Spider-Man character.
I don't think she is Jackpot or which is a Mary Jane powered up version of Mary Jane.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they'd play around with like MJ is Zendaya, and I know that's Michelle Johnson or whatever her name is, but I think it'd be messy if you made Mary Jane in the Tom Holland universe.
Yeah.
I personally don't think she's like a Punisher sidekick, which is a rumor I heard. I don't think she's necessarily a love interest, but I do think that'd be more interesting. But I don't want them to change. Like, they made a redhead, a blonde, and a blonde, a redhead in the old trilogy, and I always thought that was so weird. Like, there's so few redheaded characters in media. I hope that like she's Jean Grey or someone that's actually like a badass redhead. So my hope is that she gets to actually play like a badass redhead character and be an important badass redhead character is what I'm saying. So like a Jean Grey or someone that is going to be formative for the universe, because Sadie Sink is incredibly talented. There could be a really cool relationship with Spider-Man and the X-Men if they started early and plant the X-Men seeds there. I hope it's something like that. So my hope is Jean Grey.
You're actually like really hedging your bet that it's going to be Jean Grey.
Is that what I think it is? No. Is that what I want it to be? Yes.
Who do you think it is?
Someone stupid.
That will be in Secret Wars?
I think that she's got a day on set and people are blowing this out of proportion because they want clicks.
And she is really popular.
It's Stranger Things. Like, it's Stranger Things season. They're about to hype up Doomsday. They're pushing for the timing of Avatar. It feels more like an industry plant rumor than an actual rumor. So, hope, Mary Jane.
What do you think about Sadie Sink as an actress?
I think she's fantastic. I think she is such a good actress that I think she had a smaller part in Stranger Things and she just got so... Yeah, like, there's a reason that Sadie Sink is in this conversation right now. She should be someone huge.
Yeah.
And I hope they haven't wasted her talents.
There's something in Stranger Things when you're part of a show like that where there's kind of becomes this association where people think they're just famous for being famous at a certain point, and people forget that they're actually like talented actors.
Yeah.
Like revisiting all of Stranger Things. Oh shit, man! I like totally forgot that Millie Bobby Brown is like fucking perfect in this show. She's so great
because she's just associated with being Millie Bobby Brown now.
Yeah, and Sadie Sink, it was The Whale when I saw her in that really opened my eyes, and then rewatching Stranger Things, you know, it brought me back to because she gets introduced in season 2.
Yeah,
and what people forget because of the phenomenon that Stranger Things is now, that the iconic parts of Stranger Things were the 4 boys and 11. Those are the iconic and like Demogorgons and shit. But in terms of like characters, it was the 4 boys. Now as the show's gone on,
Joe Keery, Sadie Sink,
yeah, you don't really think
David
about
Harbour
the 4
was
core.
big in the beginning.
David Harbour was big in the beginning, but in terms of like
the
iconic look and thing that kept getting aped and mirrored were the 4 boys and shit. And then Sadie Sink has to join this cast and be a part of the most iconic part of this show,
and keeps up.
Has to keep up, has to be a standout, but not try to steal the spotlight.
Yeah.
Has to have chemistry.
Yeah.
Has to be a character you will care about alongside the characters you actually already care about prior to going into this season. And she fucking kills it.
Yeah.
And then in 4, it like made sense why they gave her so much more to do. So I'm excited for the growth she's going to have. And I think she's also playing celebrity really well because she keeps her private life very private. Believe me, I've looked. I can't find anything on this woman.
Who is this Sadie Sink, really?
But she's a really talented actor, and I'm just so excited for whatever future they give her in the Marvel universe, and I'm hoping that it is something worthwhile, that it's not just a waste.
What do you think?
What do I think, dude? I have no think.
Okay, you don't have any theories or
I'm
hopes?
done with thinking about this. All right, we've
All
talked
right,
about
well,
it to death. I'm like
that's enough.
fucking jackpot before. My theories are not. I have no new theories. I have none. I've already been like when visiting Brand New Day, I thought like it could be jackpot. That makes sense, but
God, I hope not.
I mean, unless I think jackpot would work if they don't adhere strictly to the comic.
I just think that Mary Jane is such a good character. Giving her powers undermines all of the goodness of that character. Like Mary Jane is she's literally runs Stark Tech. Like she's so capable and smart, and then like, but she needs powers to be relevant. What?
I just don't get. I think if you have
the powers are dumb.
I think if you have Jean Grey in there, it's a little too much power for a Spider-Man movie.
I mean, it depends how big of a role she has. If she's in the 3rd act and like he's fighting a ton of villains and there's something like giant threat.
And notoriously, Jean Grey at a younger age
is out of control.
She's still trying to develop her skill set.
If it's a story about powers being curtailed by the government, or a story about having powers being, othered, that's the time to bring in the X-Men. And I could easily see a story that has Hulk rampaging and turning into a savage monster again, Punisher hunting down people. Like, what's the line when there needs to be government oversight? We've done that with Civil War, but I guarantee that's coming back again. Then bring in Jean Grey.
I don't know. I'm excited for her.
I'm excited too, and I just hope I hope she's a character worthy of the talent that is Sadie Sink.
All right, cool. Well, guys, those are our main topics for today. There's one more topic since we're on this that I really want to go through. I just thought it'd be a little bit fun. Hey, John, I sent a photo from Discussing Film earlier in the group chat.
Yes.
There's a
I'm glad
quote
of
from
that.
the Duffer Brothers, and since we're talking about Sadie Sink,
Oh.
I thought this would be a fun thing to theorize on, and then
Okay.
we'll go right into it. And Chad, I'm curious to hear what you think this would be. Basically, Duffer Bros were saying that Stranger Things 5 will have one of the most violent death in all of Stranger Things. Now, there were some violent deaths in season 4 with a couple characters who we had only just met.
Right.
Like that Chrissy first death with Eddie looking up was a very gruesome death.
Eddie's was pretty gruesome too.
It was gruesome, but when they're like snapping their finger,
That's true.
bodies. That's pretty gross,
Yeah.
Do you think when he's talking about this that it'll be a famous character?
I think they got to kill some of the big core.
Which famous character from Stranger Things do you think will get the boot?
Joe Keery. He's beloved.
I've heard this going. My wife brought that up to me today. It's
He's
going around
way
TikTok.
too low.
You
Oh,
think,
maybe.
You think Joe
I just think
Keery
it's.
would?
I think they got to kill someone beloved. I think they got to kill someone unexpected. I think they have to kill some. Like they've made Joe Keery into the best babysitter ever. I think the stakes get upped if you kill him. I think that the love of the actor is important. I think Joe Keery is the most at risk.
Do you think they would kill off one of the main
Probably,
boys?
but not in the beginning. I think at the end, sure. Or the end is they've all been playing a D&D campaign and they have pre-shot something from season 1. That's what I think the end is.
Like a How I Met Your Mother thing?
That's what I'm afraid. I'm afraid this has all been a big D&D campaign and there's a shot of them as kids they've been saving. And the
That
4
would
have to be fine.
Fucking suck.
That's my big fear.
That'd be the worst ending in all of television history.
It's my big fear.
They're not gonna do that.
I don't know, Greg. I don't know.
I thought you were saying that like, they shot something that will be the end of it, but
I'm saying
you're
they
talking
shot
like a
something
Love
season
Boat
one-
ending.
I'm saying they shot something season 1 that is the end of the series that the 4 of them have to survive because the 4 of them are playing D&D. And remember the very beginning, they don't finish
Yeah.
the game. They lose the dice. I think there's I'm afraid that them losing the dice means everything in between season 1 and season 5 has been the game, and that the very end, none of the 4 can die because they're the ones playing the game. So narratively, I think the 4 of them have plot armor. And everyone else is imaginary and thus can die.
I think
So Joe Keery.
I think Winona Ryder will die
Ooh. Okay.
because they need to do something with that character
They sure do, and they haven't in a bit.
because they can't figure out what to
They
do.
can't figure out Hopper either, dude. Hopper's been like a kidnapped by Russians and like lost a bunch of weight and like had a kind of an arc in season 4 because he was filming 10 other movies.
I would actually disagree with that. I think from
You've rewatched
rewatching
it more recently than I have.
because Hopper's learned. He got his daughter with 11.
Yeah.
And they also, I didn't pick up on it until the rewatch that season 2 alludes to the fact that he was in the Vietnam War. And then season 4 makes it clear he was in the Vietnam War.
I definitely missed that.
Yeah.
I've only watched them once.
Yeah, in season 4 when he's opening up to the oh my god, what was the fucking guy in the Russian prison? I forget his name. That's not Yuri. No, Yuri's the plane guy.
No, it's
Anatoly or
it's not
Antonio.
Anatoly. It's he's got a damn it.
Okay, yeah, there's the Russian guy. He's
It's
opening up.
Jock and Hagar.
he's opening up to him about how he was in the war, and that's him. And every season he's feeling like he's
Enzo.
Enzo. Every season he's feeling like he's a curse, and this is him coming to an acceptance and realizing that all the fighting in war has all led to a certain moment to be a hero now instead.
I immediately
So I
register
think he'll
that
die.
and I take that back. No,
I feel
but
like he might die too.
You're right. I hadn't put together that arc for him because I've only watched them once. I wish I had time to rewatch them, but it's like next week when it starts. But yeah, that's a really good point.
Yes. I mapped it out. I map out my rewatches smart. Like
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it comes out then, so I need to start now, which was like 8 weeks ago or something.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I'm
I
jealous.
map it out smart because I'm like, I only got like 1 hour a day to do this.
Yeah, you're not gonna enjoy it if I'm like, God, I got 8 hours.
So Joe Keery's a good one. I do think it'll be Joyce because they need to give her some fucking significant thing to do, and she's just been the most insignificant. Like they keep trying to force her to figure out. They can't figure out anything with her.
I feel like
And she
Will-
was like the star.
Yeah.
She's still top billing.
She's Winona Ryder.
She's still
yeah. Winona Ryder.
She's still top billed.
I think Will is weirdly safe because he got dragged to the Upside Down.
I think it'd be fucked up if they killed Will. I think that'd be mean. This show's not Game of Thrones. They would be really mean if they killed Will.
Yeah, he's been the most tortured.
Yeah, poor kid.
And then
Yeah. It'd be pretty awful. Also, Jonathan.
Jonathan's at risk. I think he's at risk.
Yeah. Yeah, Jonathan might have a violent death. John, who do you think?
Oh boy, I think Hop's got to die.
You think Hopper?
I think Hop has to die. regardless. Maybe. I mean, what about Dustin? Because, I mean, he's going down, you know, I don't know. I have to imagine that whatever happens after season 4 will be very traumatic for a Dustin-type character. He's one of the most beloved characters. And to your Steve point, he is like the member of the core group who makes you feel the safest.
And he's so sweet.
Yeah.
Like, Gatton Matazzaro is like an angel, so if he dies, it'll feel so awful.
He's the best out of the 4 to me.
Like, he's just so sweet.
Yeah.
And that dude in real life, speaking of celebrities that are awesome, I've done panels with him at Comic-Cons. That guy has the coolest and best boundaries I've ever seen a young actor have. At one point, he was talking to like a bunch of like moms, and one of them was like, "Oh my God, I've loved you since you were a kid." He was like, "That's weird," and like said it, and I was like, "Dude, that is such a like healthy place to be coming from." And he wasn't mean about it. It wasn't cruel, but he was like, "I'm uncomfortable," and he like that is so cool to see a young adult have that like. And he's done Broadway and stuff. He played. I saw him at the Hollywood Bowl. He did. Shoot, I forget what role it was. But he's like one of those really talented actors outside of Stranger Things that I really hope he gets to go somewhere huge after this.
All right.
I like that kid.
Alex, did you?
That's how she goes out, like Elvis.
Anyway, anyone in the chat have guesses?
It would be cool for Robin not to die because they always kill the lesbians.
You're cool with Hopper? You're cool with Hopper dying?
I don't like Hopper.
You don't like Hopper?
Wow.
Is it
Do you
'cause
not
of-
like David Harbour? Do you not like Hopper?
I don't like Hopper.
Oh,
You don't like
wow.
Hopper?
I thought I was
Wow.
gonna uncover like a. I don't know that singer's name.
Becomes more likable in the next few episodes. But
What the hell are you talking about? You're fucking almost done with
Yeah, I
season
was
4.
like, season 5.
Maybe
I don't
he
know if they're
becomes more
gonna-
likable in the next 2 hours.
why?
If you're not on board now.
I'm confused why you guys like it.
He's like the Wolverine of the story. He's like a gruff,
Yeah.
like he's seen some
Choice.
Yeah.
Anyway,
What who do we got in the chat?
Dustin is so dead. Oh, Steve.
I think
I
it's
just love
Steve.
David Harbour's voice. I don't understand how it works. Like, it's a certain, I can't figure it out. Like I hear it in my head and I just can't fucking emulate it at all. He's got this like certain shh here, but it's also deep.
Have you seen Newsroom?
No.
He's so good in Newsroom.
Oh, he's in Newsroom? I
Yeah.
will watch it just for him.
Because it's that like quippy, like Sorkin dialogue, but with that voice, it's awesome.
Robin looks protected. All right. Okay, a lot of people are saying Dustin. All right.
Don't worry.
He's just so lovable.
He's so lovable.
He's so lovable, and like I don't know. I feel like he would almost be the least likely of the friends, but the most likely in a way.
Oh well. Well, that's it for that. Coy, you want to see some supers?
We've done the news stories. Let's see what the people want.
Let's go to it. I'm gonna stand for a second. My back hurts.
There he goes for the people.
Alrighty.
Greg's gonna stretch it out. He's gonna go back in the dark room and
Stretch
stretch.
it out.
We're gonna
Gotta
lose
take a
Greg for
quickie.
15 minutes.
I was gonna
This
say,
is what he does. Remember the break last week?
this
Greg was
the-
stretching.
Is this the intermission?
Time to Greg stretch it up.
Let's do it. Let's
Greg
let's do
stretches
it.
more
Let's-
before shoots, and I've stretched my entire life. I need to be half as flexible as Greg.
I hold a lot of stress, and ever since I got back into working out this year, I'm in so much pain all the time.
So do I, but I do nothing about it. So it's very mature of you.
How many supers do we have? Can someone
87.
count?
All right.
Alex, give us a count, Alex.
Give us a count, Alex.
And then, do you have streams too?
We got some streams. I will tell you. Today, it is November 21st, and we have 3 stream
Cool.
lives
Good
so
to know.
far.
Let's mathematically math it out.
Okay.
Got Alex counting.
Oh, yeah. She's working hard over here.
16.
All right. So if we happen to get like 5 more, then we'll close it out. Okay. How about this? 119, 130. We'll close out. All right. How's that sound? Does that sound fair?
1:30. 1:30 we'll close
1:30,
out.
close it
10
out.
minutes,
11 minutes.
11 minutes from now.
Sweet.
4:30 EST.
All right.
I'm
Heck
ready,
yeah.
Coy.
Ready. Let's
guys
answer.
ready?
I'm just checking to see if Lions can give us a copyright claim.
Already.
And we have not.
Hell yeah.
All right. Cool. We're good.
Here we
We
go.
watched it
gang.
emotionless for them.
Yeah.
Sebastian Yuntz kicking us off. Thank you so much, Sebastian. We are so back, baby. Best part of Fridays.
Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate you, Sebastian.
you.
Very
Oh,
much.
thank you. That's all I said. Thank you.
I do look forward to these.
Absolutely. Ethan T, thank you for chiming into the chat. Ethan T says, "Quick, Coy, convince Greg to watch the Better Man trailer. Good to see you guys back live."
I like how people have given up on us watching Better Man, the movie, and now just want Greg to watch a 2.5-minute trailer. Like we've accepted defeat.
Are we
to
reading the
skip.
right super chats?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's Michael Jackson. I think these are from last week, man. because I remember this question now because we talked about Better Man. These are last week's. John, I'm so sorry to rush you back to the chair, but
I am looking.
You just traumatized me.
They're so small. I'm so
There's
sorry.
so much Better Man.
They're
just
so
every
small,
week.
and all the colors are the same.
There we go.
I was like
now.
back. I
There
was
we
like,
go.
we were back last.
Oh yeah, these thumbnails look remarkably similar in the small.
I see
screen.
that. The size 6 font.
Sorry about that.
There we go. Moana.
Sorry.
First
You-
one.
You leaning forward really warped my
Oh,
brain.
I'm so
just there.
sorry, John. It's my fault.
It's all good. All right, Seon
Thanks for being our first.
kicking us off for reels today. Since Marvel doesn't give a shit, Coy is the director, John is the producer, and Greg is the writer. You three are tasked with creating a Blade screenplay. How would you do it? Or would they just bring back Wesley Snipes?
I don't know if us 3 white men should be making Blade.
I think it is a good idea.
I'm ethnically ambiguous.
That's true. That's true.
That's
I
why
can
you're
do
the
it.
writer.
That's why I'm the writer.
You can draw vaguely from your experience as another.
I'm behind the scenes enough as director. I can hide out. Sorry, John. You're the face of this operation.
How well do you know the Blade comics?
There's not that many. What's funny is Blade is one of those characters that is more beloved than he is actually written. There's not been a running series of Blade that's lasted more than like 30 issues ever. He's been around a long time, but he gets canceled constantly, much like his movie.
I wouldn't mind them. I wouldn't mind them taking a bit of like a like a Blade Begins kind of approach to it, like the early. That way you have, because the thing with I associate with Blade is that he's like the shit, and he's got things on lock. He's always got things handled, and that's part of the cool to him. And I think you got to get him. It would be smart to kick him off at a point where he's a little bit more vulnerable, and that's why I think that's why Batman Begins works so well, because he's more vulnerable in that one. I don't know what that version is that you would properly do with Blade to do that, but that way you don't have to have like, the typical vampires are wanting to come to the surface and take over now, and he's got to like kick that in the butt. I think he should do something where it's a little bit just more immediate, whatever that relationship is that he has with that Chris Christopher. I forget everyone's fucking name in this world.
Whistler.
The relationship he has with Whistler, like explore that and do some early days stuff where he's learning how to be the vampire hunter, I guess. Or maybe not learning right away, but just like a year in. Maybe more like The Batman instead of Batman Begins.
Okay, like a year 1 story.
Yeah.
I think. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just saying, like he's only been Blade for like a year or 2. Yeah.
Directing wise, since that's been my position given, I would want it to feel like the Blade we got in the Blood Rave sense and like the certain iconography and style wise. But I would very much focus on the martial arts. I think directing wise, I'd want a good second AD that really knows how to direct martial arts. I would really want the hand-to-hand combat to be strong. I would want this to have as little CGI as possible. I think practical effects on the vampires. I think practical fights as much as possible. I'd keep the budget low. I would have it set in a major metropolis. Like I think Blade is very city. I think Blade is very practical. I think Blade is about his car as much as it is about vampires. Like there's certain key elements that make him different than other things, and I think those are important to me.
I think actually, if you set up Blade as a character because he's usually, cool as a cucumber kind of guy.
Yeah.
I would like him to be more like traumatized and rageful at first. That way he's combating the monster with himself, where he's trying to contend, like the association is he's really taking out his hatred on the vampires because that's something he hates about himself.
I think that's his vulnerability.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But
and I think that's the
don't-
way you show it. Not necessarily, for me personally, not necessarily the Batman Begins way of training.
No,
but
no. As I was coming out of my mouth, I was hating it. That's why I was saying.
Okay.
That's why I was like, maybe the Batman.
Amended.
I was getting there.
Second draft.
No, but yeah, I think if you have the rage and he's hates, because that's not even in the Wesley Snipes movies
Yeah.
to me. It's like I think it's a text, but it's
It's
not
undercurrent. There's
show.
some, but yeah.
But I think if they really actually made it a part of like the sequences where he's unleashing the rage to show this is something he hates about himself, so it's a story also about acceptance in a way.
Right.
I think that would be a cool way to do it.
And I think that would tie into very interesting stories that we don't get to see in superhero stuff of, a world that hates and fears them is a trope that I love for X-Men and great power and great responsibility for Spider-Man, but we don't see a lot of the self-acceptance side of being a mutant. I think is really important, and I feel like it's sprinkled into the Bryan Singer stuff, and I think it's sprinkled into a lot of things, but I think Claremont did that really well. Like, Mutant and Proud became cheesy in First Class, but like those elements of like self-acceptance with like what you see as your flaw. And I think Blade could do that well.
Hell yeah. John, you got any tips?
As a producer,
I mean, I like the way you're talking. Keep it low budget. Keep it practical. Make a lot of calls. I'm going to see how many investments we can get. I'm going to, just pull the highest talents in all the departments. This is what a producer is supposed to do, correct?
they just say stuff and they hope money happens. Yeah, it feels right. Feels right.
Yeah. Less, I'm a little concerned about budgetary constraints and yada yada, but I think this is good. I'm for it.
Yada yada.
sweet.
Now he's a
Thanks.
producer.
As long as we can attach a major star, we're good to go.
Thanks, John.
Anytime. All right, there we go. We're on the right screen again. No, we're not. Here we go. Thank you, Sayon. And guys, pitch your Blade movies and how you'd write, direct, and produce them in the comments below. I guess, I would just demand that, you don't do it all in a volume.
Deal.
And everyone drinks real blood. Okay, thanks. Let's see. We got Jose, don't worry about it, coming in with some vibes. Thanks for the long walk reaction. And thank you
welcome.
for chiming in. It was great. Love seeing Greg cry.
Just me. Fuck the other two.
I cried. It was great. Love seeing Greg cry. LOL. How much do I have to pester you guys for a blue-eyed samurai reaction? The anime on Netflix, I
Oh,
believe.
man, actually committing to a whole show is a much, much taller order, my friend. I don't know about that just now, but I appreciate your interest very much. I've actually seen the first couple episodes of that. No, wait, no, I haven't. I'm thinking of Samurai Champloo. That's a completely different thing. Still, it would be. Is Blue Eyed Samurai a show or a movie?
It's a Netflix anime series.
I'm getting
believe.
myself confused here.
Here, I'll pull up an image.
Maybe touching anime scares the shit out of me.
Yep.
I know there's a lot of channels that do it. Our channel will be way bigger and get way more views. But we're already always like sitting at 2 copyright strikes. I'd rather not. I'd rather not make that even more of a challenge.
It's from the writer of Blade Runner and Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, did this
Logan.
just come out?
It's recent. Yeah, I remember when people were really talking about
Yeah,
it.
this was super popular. in
Oh
Japan.
shit! Damn, I
Netflix.
wish we were more aware of it at the time.
Actually, and it's a French production, so
2 years ago.
It's Netflix animation.
You never know with me. I might just stress everyone out and be like, "We're doing this, guys."
Copyright strikes be
You
damned.
don't know. That's what it's like working here.
So
Guys, got a plan. We're gonna do
Throw it out, new
They're
schedule.
out, new schedule. We're gonna push all these uploads about a month
January's
later.
on fire.
yeah, and
I've heard great things. I've been wanting to watch it. I haven't seen it.
Nah, maybe. Ah, damn it. Okay, this confuses me. I was thinking of Samurai Champloo, which is a much older show, so I was getting confused. Maybe. That's all I can say is maybe. But I appreciate your interest and for supporting us.
Samurai Jack. They want you to.
Oh,
react.
I love Samurai Jack.
Primal's coming back.
Oh.
Actually, I came up with one. You guys, if you want to make your Blade movie, you have to cast Tremel Tillman as Blade. All right.
Greg's ready.
All right. Next question we got here. Thank you for the love. And we got Avery in here. In what movie / plot do you see any Nova coming in?
You know, I usually am not that big on Nova, but this week's Nova comic, there's literally Wednesday's book, really got me in enough that I want to rediscover Nova, Richard Rider. I really loved that issue. It's just a wonder, but it's a really hard character if you don't introduce him earlier, like with the Nova core in Guardians 1, so you'd have to kind of make him already established, I think. I don't think there's room to do an origin for him right now with things leading up to Secret Wars. So I could see him kind of popping into Secret Wars as fully formed and having a moment, and then maybe if that appearance does well, him getting something after. Less and less, I think we're getting the level of reboot that I think we should with Secret Wars, but we'll see.
Why do people like Nova so much?
I don't know. I liked this one issue, and I was like, I feel the only a tiniest of tastes, but now I'm starting to get it. But, like...
Is it just like an aesthetic thing with him?
He looks cool. He's
Yeah.
a space cop, maybe the same reason people like Green Lantern, that space cop thing. But I like buddy cop stuff more than solo cop stuff. So Nova never really registered to me like Lethal Weapon does, for example. I think they're very different archetypes. So I never really connected.
That's what was smart about that Dread movie was to partner
buddy
him up
cop.
with a rookie. Yeah.
Yeah, the Olivia Thirlby.
God, I wish they would make a sequel.
That Dread movie's so good.
That was so good.
and Olivia Thirlby's so good in
I
that. She
still
doesn't
gotta
get any
see that
credit.
movie.
Dude, it's so good. It's
so
Alex
good.
Garland effectively. It's like a sneakily directed Alex Garland film.
Carl Urban's been pretty upfront that Alex Garland's the real director of
Yeah,
that movie.
and that means he's 5 for 5. That
And
man's a
Alex
genius.
Garland has been upfront about hating that process. He's like, I don't want to step on another director's toes ever again.
Well, it's because he got forced to direct. It was one of those things where he was just like suddenly having to pick up the slack.
They wanted to do it like a TV showrunner situation, they said.
That's so
And
messy.
he was like, I don't like this.
The movie's great though. Somehow.
All right. Thank you so much, Avery.
Thank you.
Dre Clerk. Here we go. Clocking into work. Thanks for the stream. Hunger Games trailer looks fire. Moana trailer is depressing.
Are people excited about this movie? It's the most viewed trailer of all time.
Doesn't mean they're watching it excitedly. People can click and be like, "Oh no."
Did you see it, Alex? You have 2 daughters.
I've not seen it, but my girls love Moana.
You think they'll want to go watch the
It's gonna make
quote-unquote
so
live
much
action?
money.
Yes, they will.
And also,
Send my husband.
Uh,
I mean,
who's-
sentiment in the chat has largely been that this looks unnecessary. It looks AI generated, but everyone's kids really want to see it, so it will make money.
who's playing Moana? More importantly, what's her ethnicity?
I assume she has to be Hawaiian.
Yeah, but is she like some other
Samoan
Pacific
in Hawaii,
Islander?
yeah.
I want to know. Oh, God,
Catherine
it's not Margot Robbie.
Laga
That's all I
Aya.
know.
Lagaaya.
Why'd they straighten her hair? She has beautiful hair. Doesn't Moana have curly hair too?
I think
in the-
Moana has curly, wavy hair.
right?
yeah.
And look how beautiful her hair is. Why'd they straighten it?
Because Hollywood. That's
John, you have a
why.
fatter ethnicity.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
But
she
you
must
have,
be
but
at
you
least.
have pulled up a photo.
She must be. She must have some Polynesian. I mean, that's
Just
a
type it
pretty
in on Google.
Hawaiian
Just
looking
type
name.
in ethnicity.
All right.
Type it on Google. Let's see what they're. Oh, it's the top search. I'm not the only one who's curious.
Samoan and Australian.
All right, cool.
She was born in Australia.
Sweet, love it.
All right. Well, thank you so
She
much.
wins.
She wins. And also, just a friendly reminder that we will be closing down the super chats. Unfortunately, after I read this next one from Mayank Rananavare, thank you for
Every
joining in.
week, he's here.
Hey.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, Greg and Coy. Thanks
Hi.
for chiming in. How closely are you following the Warner Brothers Discovery potential sale? Do you think Paramount will ultimately buy the Warner Brothers?
I'm just waiting for something to happen instead of anxiously following all this shit. I've accepted the doom and gloom. Coy, you work at Warner Brothers. How you feeling?
I don't know if I can answer this as a lawyer. I feel like I am in a similar spot where I've got things I want to happen. I have things I'm concerned about, but I feel like if I'm just living in the like what could happen, I'll just freak out. So as long as Warner Brothers, which had its best year in a long time, gets to keep making art its way and movies keep getting to get released theatrically and creativity can still flourish, I'm just hoping it lands in the right place, and I'm bummed it's even happening.
I hope they Sonicify the DC
They
universe.
just got to Sonicify it. That's
Yeah.
the answer.
I
Just
think
what if everything
more
feels more like Sonic?
Because
Because that's the. I know the timing of these two things. I was like, you know what? Let's just see what happens. I'm just gonna back up.
more Sonic.
Nor Sonic.
You could have
movie.
Sonic versus the Flash. How cool would that be?
Monopoly's freaked me out, so we'll see what happens.
Monopoly is great. It's the greatest game ever.
Greatest game of all
John
time.
taught me how to play it when
It's
we were
not
in third
stressful
grade.
at all.
It was fun.
It's not stressful. and
After making you 1,000 pancakes.
I would be up all night playing Monopoly with John.
Yeah. That's how long it takes to play.
It's true. They're still playing a game since third grade.
Yeah. All right. Jose, don't worry about it. Back in the super chats. Thank you for being so generous today. How does reacting affect the shows you watch on your own time? Are there reactions you wish you could do but don't because they might not perform well?
Yeah. I mean, we've obviously done stuff that hasn't performed well, and it can be a bummer when we're like, shit, we're already kind of deep into this now. We've already shot a bunch in advance. Because like there was a time before, as you both would know, is that we would do if something had sequels, like let's just put up the first one, see how that does, and then maybe we'll do the sequels.
Yeah.
But now since we're trying to be a little bit more official and get ahead and actually have schedules,
We filmed like 4.
we felt for it. Like, oh fuck, the first one
It did not do
Now we
well. We've got all this.
Now it's gonna be they're not gonna go in the negatives on this one.
Or like we
But-
start doing a show and it's like in 6 weeks when I have that midnight and the show's got 7 views.
yeah, it's a real bummer. But like Pluribus was one that I was really back and forth on whether or not to do. It was just kind of hard to fit in the schedule. Oh man, I started watching a show. Alex, you would love this show too. I think you would love it too. I was telling John about it. It's called I Love LA. That's on HBO.
Oh, it's so funny.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
wicked fun.
good. It is so funny.
I know far too many people like it.
Yeah,
Like, it definitely reflects a time.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with that show. That's a show I love. It's making
It's
me
funny how Gen Z it is because like Entourage feels like the millennial version and how different the shows are.
Yeah.
Like how much this town has changed.
It made me laugh a lot. And yeah, I really like that one. But does it affect the shows I watch at home? No. If anything, watching shows at home reminds me why I love shows. If I'm only watching shows here, then I forget that feeling, and I need to remember that feeling.
I definitely have a weird thing where I feel like I'm at work sometimes. Like when I'm watching something, I have to like remember that it's not being scrutinized. But I also recently, like I review stuff on my own page and people have been like, where's your reaction to this? And I was like, I don't do that on my own. Like I do reactions here at Real Rejects, but like I'm watching Welcome to Derry and people are asking me why I didn't react to it. And I was like, that's a different thing. But I don't know. I am in a place where I think just the end of year burnout has happened to such a level that I'm having a hard time enjoying media. Just because I consume it professionally and personally. So I'm trying to find things that give me that. So I'm like reading a lot of Alan Watts and I'm trying to like put books in my brain again. So I haven't been watching a lot for fun, which I'm missing. Like I don't have an unwind right now. So I'm looking for it.
Yeah. Yeah, most of what I've been watching at home, actually, beyond I Love LA, has been like, this season's coming out. I need to rewatch.
Yeah, and then it's still work.
Fallout, right?
Yeah, so it's just it's
like
work. It's
a
homework.
A lot of research television is what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not finding a lot of joy in art as much of late.
Yeah, because I read the first 2 books of this series called Fourth Wing, and I read it like this past year, and then I picked up the 3rd book because I had a similar thought process. Like I need to get like intellect moving again.
Yeah,
and then I'm reading. I'm like, oh my god, I don't remember like any of these fucking people. I moved
Yeah.
it all out of my brain to make room for the knowledge for Stranger Things. Like so,
and my attention span is garbage. Reading is
it's so much
markedly
harder.
hard.
It is so much harder to read now.
Reading is like every page. I'm like, and my phone. I have never been as addicted to anything as I am to my phone, and that's freaking me out. Like I'll be like 3 pages in and be like, oh, wonder what happened to my phone. And I'm like, whoa. So yeah, art. I'm working on.
Hope that answers your question.
Screens freak me out, man.
Hell yeah. Up with bubbles, down with air.
What'd you say, Alex?
Oh,
Super
they
Trash.
are shut off.
Super chat.
I announced it. You guys had your warning. Don't come at me, bro. All right, now that I've made things awkward, we can move on. All right.
No one came at you, bro.
Alan Smithy, thanks for chiming
Every
in.
week too, Alan Smithy.
Huge
We
fan.
see you.
Huge fan of your movies. All right. Happy Friday, guys. Congrats to John for being the hardest puncher in the group.
I even went back
That was
after, and I did
fun.
much better, but John still beat me by like
Yeah.
50. I
We
was
all
so
no,
impressed.
yeah. You,
Me and Aaron, you all went
yeah. We all went back. Like, how the fuck did John beat it? And then he still beat us.
Yeah, our pride brought us back, and John still reigns
It was like,
supreme.
I still
I
can't
don't
beat
know.
John's record. So, okay, for you guys who don't know, we all went to an arcade,
Which was wicked fun. That was a fun day.
and it's that game where you punch the what was it called? Like the
It's the speed
Speed
bag.
bag.
You punch the
speed
speed
bag,
yeah.
and it tells you the impact, and like a Rocky IV movie. And I got 697. I'm like, oh, I got this in the bank. And then John got 703. I'm like, what the fuck? and no one was able to beat John.
Locked it in. That's true. Alex might have the
You
800
could have.
Alex, yeah, if Alex was there, she would've
Alex,
done it.
you really probably could have beat
She would have
me.
used her baby,
just gonna
swung it
say.
at the speed bag.
You just imagine that, yeah, the speed bag is a car on top of one of your kids.
But anyway,
It's the number one example of adrenaline anyone ever brings up is
Moms and
moms
kids.
and cars and kids.
he wants to know what your secret is, John.
My secret, you know, there's no real secret. You know what? The honest answer is I stood in front of the thing and I tried to flash back to martial arts, and I was like, okay, I know people stand in front of the bag and they like warm up in a way that probably isn't actually doing anything. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to kind of focus on the bag, and I'm going to focus on the punch, but also on moving my shoulder through the bag. And I don't know, I was able to throw my body weight in the right way.
You did. I saw your hip movement. It was really well done too. I think most people just come from their arm.
Yeah.
And they go for the swing, but you really used your hips to go into it.
When I'm taking it seriously, yeah, I do remember that sort of like, reverse punch, you know, sort of, yeah. So I was very,
Go to
I was low key very proud of
You did
that
great,
moment.
and we went
it's
back.
because I
Let's go in
tried.
the rain and have a real fight right now.
It's like
Sean.
when you play pool and you actually line the or mini golf or something where you actually line the shot up and it goes the way you were planning it going. Then you feel very proud.
that's
and
cool.
yeah, that punch, I was like, I'm probably not going to win this, but I'm going to try and do it.
No, it was great.
It was great.
Cool.
Good punch. Good punch.
It's cool. It was really
Thank
cool.
you. Thank you, Alan Smithy. Yes, I'm sure Coy was purposely punching lightly to not embarrass the others. John, what was your secret? Yes,
I
thank
not
you.
only hit it wrong the first time, I hit a little low, and that was the problem. I hit the bottom of the bag instead of the middle, which was my own fault. But when I went back to correct that, John still beat me.
Yeah.
You know, I just imagined it was one of your faces.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's John when I'm like saying something wrong or leaning forward. He's got to correct the focus. He's like that
That's
fucking
right.
Coy.
Yeah, freaking Coy. I got to walk across the room and lightly turn a knob thing. All right. Thank you, Alan Smithy. Appreciate you very much.
Damn, that's a generous ass one. Holy
And
shit.
another from the same person.
Oh,
AWFF.
Damn, that's very generous. Thank you.
Thank you so much for chiming in and being so generous. Glad to be back. I got a question for y'all, specifically Coy and John, because it involves.
Thank God.
It regards hip hop. Who are some rappers who act? Who would you like to see portray comic characters, and which? Doesn't have to be today either. Just imagine Tupac as Blade for real. Recently watched the Arcane Reactions. Often goes on to say, "I missed that scarf, John. That was a dope
Nice.
look. I will bring back the scarf. Scarf's
It's
coming
the
back.
season.
all right?
It's
Scarf
the
is coming
season.
back.
3 in a row appreciating John. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you guys.
His style, his violence, all of it on point.
All right, guys, it's all you. Take it away.
All right, hip hop and acting.
Yes.
I love your Tupac as Blade. That's a really fun one. I would say, unironically, and I do consider him a rapper, Jaden Smith as Static would have been dope.
Okay,
I
sure,
think
sure.
like he really has a potential there. In other media, let's see. I think Jadena as the big wheel. Or Hypno Hustler. Jadena as Hypno Hustler.
Nice.
Jadena as Hypno Hustler, I want for real. He's actually a pretty good actor. He was just in Insecure a few years back, and I was surprised. He has like a really cool presence to him. Jadena as a rapper and as an actor has a lot of good presence, so that's Hypno Hustler.
No one's exceeded Mark Wahlberg.
That's true. That's true. That's real. Who would he play? Norman Osborn.
I'm gonna say DMX would have made a sick Blade.
Oh, I love that.
DMX for Blade. I'm going Common for Professor Xavier. No, Common. Who is one of those? Oh, there are a couple guys who are like Bishop-esque in terms of like their vibe and
Method Man as Bishop is a real problem.
Method Man
we
Bishop.
need to solve.
Yeah,
We need to
I
make
think
that
Would
happen.
be good. I think that would be good. I mean, golly. Can we get Andre 3000 in here? I think LL Cool J, Professor Xavier. There we go.
Ladies love Cool Xavier.
Hey, LL Cool J is one of the best rapper actors.
Dude, he is so jacked. He could be someone like
We can get Vanilla Ice Wolverine.
You know who's actually a good actor, like legitimately? Eminem doesn't get the credit he deserves. Whenever he pops up in a comedy, he's funnier than everybody else. His work in 8 Mile is so slept on.
Dude.
Like Eminem's an actor. He was almost in like 5 different Neil Blomkamp films. He wouldn't leave Detroit.
So
They
who does he
they
play?
literally wanted to move 2 productions to Detroit, and like taxes didn't work
This
out.
is-
So Eminem's like, I'm out.
This is how we pull Greg into the combo. Who do we
yeah, who
cast
does Eminem
Eminem
play?
as?
Everyone.
Yeah. I wish we could get an Aesop Rock in there, but we're not
T.I.'s
gonna.
pretty charming in the Ant-Man
Put
movies.
Open Mike Eagle in a Marvel movie just because he's awesome.
If you've never seen Cameron Crowe's Roadies, MGK is a pretty good actor.
Oh, yeah, he can do Jim Carrey too.
The RZA pops up in a lot of stuff. He's a great actor. He could be in somewhere.
RZA would be sick in a Marvel movie. I'll take that.
Who else?
We have to do every possible Black Marvel character.
There's this character Vermin who's like this really underground, like kind of pathetic. Everyone feels bad for him, and you try to feel and nurture him because he like steals from the above ground. Drake.
Let's have Keith David. Oh, he's not a rapper though. I can't use Keith David. If Keith David rapped though, that'd be
dope.
crazy. Yeah, these are some. Little Sims needs to be Storm or somebody.
Little Kim as Misty Knight.
There you go.
Doechii as Missy Knight.
Ah,
Doechii as Misty Knight would be
that's
fire.
pretty good.
Everyone's
Doechii.
Misty Knight.
That's pretty
Everyone's
good.
Misty Knight. All right, fine.
Queen Latifah as Storm.
Yeah,
Naturally.
There you
That's
go.
what I'm talking about.
There you go. Lizzo as Monica Rambeau.
You know, Riz would be a good Cloak.
Sure.
Like if Cloak was like grown, because they've only adapted Cloak into like young adult stuff. But I think he'd be a good Cloak.
I love just the descriptions of these. Snake Eyes, a militant brother who had a criminally centered mind.
Brother, of course, spelled Brotha.
The Warner Brothers. Yeah, there's so many options, but we named some. I think we've satisfied the thing. E40 should be somebody. I don't know.
You guys are great.
E40 as Brother Voodoo.
You guys are
E40 as Brother
excellent
Voodoo would
work.
be great.
Excellent work,
We gotta
guys.
get Yassine Bey in there, Ludacris, all the guys.
You guys absolutely killed it.
We crushed it. All right, Harry Mack. Why did we name Harry Mack? Harry Mack is in the Marvel universe now. All right.
Eminem likes comics.
He loves comics.
Eminem's
He's
a
my
big comic
Rushmore of
fan.
interview because I want to talk comics with him.
I'd be fucking so. He is the man. He is my Mount Rushmore of everything, and I probably would never say hi to him. I'd be way too scared.
He literally
I-
like there's 4 interviews left I have. And
Like,
he's one of them.
I would say hi to Brad Pitt. Like,
Over
but-
Eminem?
but like what you said about Brad Pitt is how I feel. I'm like I'd be way too scared.
I don't think I've
don't
ever
think
idolized anyone's appearance more than Brad Pitt's. Like, I don't think there's ever been a person where I was like, well, you know what cool looks like? Anything this man has done. And
Yeah.
so being around him, I was just like, the amount of times I've seen your face.
I feel like there's a higher risk of Eminem actually making you feel like shit,
Oh, that's fair. I would
Yeah.
feel dumb around Eminem because he's so intelligent.
and he wouldn't be shy to insult you
No.
if you fucking said
He's the
wrong
only
thing.
dude that ever like made Suge Knight stop.
Yeah.
Like the guy intimidated Suge Knight.
I'm scared
That's a
of him.
feat.
Right?
I'm super scared of him.
People
Yeah, that's
in the
fair.
chat are saying Queen Latifah is Vixen, Joey Badass for Cloak, or Denzel Curry. Good picks there. Shouts out to Denzel. Biggie is the Blob. Fat Joe is Kingpin.
Lean back.
We already have a rapper in the MCU though, and that's
T.I..
That's no. It's
Donald Glover.
No, no. It's Jimmy Woo.
Oh, of course.
His freestyles are crazy.
Of course.
All right, let's move back into these super chats. We've done enough. The scarf will be back, I promise you. Maybe sooner than you think. Captain Fernandez, thank you for chiming in.
Dang, a lot of regulars here today. Thank you guys. We see you.
Have either of you read the Vertigo series 100
Yes.
Bullets by Brian Azzarello? It would be a great comic to adapt as a live-action ongoing series. Didn't Azzarello do the Joker comic
Yeah.
too? Yeah.
With Lee Bermejo art. I love that book.
What
Brian,
is this comic, Coy?
It is it's 100 issues, and basically it opens with a briefcase being given where someone is given 100 bullets and a gun, and they're untraceable, and they have a mission to go with these 100 bullets.
It's an issue per bullet.
And that's each time the mission is given, and you think it's going to be an anthology series where each issue is not connected, but over the course of the arc, you realize that like there's this undercurrent subculture of this thing that gives this.
Oh, cool.
And they've got this mission. It's really cool. It's like an espionage thriller meets gangster book.
Okay.
It's really rad.
That sounds cool.
Tom Hardy was trying to get made for a long time. I don't know if he still has the rights, but I hope he does because Tom Hardy's the right guy for it. But 100 Bullets. They're finally making a criminal book off of Sean Phillips's criminal series, which is very similar, like crime anthology, and Charlie Hunnam's playing the lead. So I feel like
Nice.
this stuff is getting made, and I think there's hope.
I love Charlie Hunnam as that game.
Dude, he's so good.
It's
Is the
be-
show good?
It's oh my god, it's the best Zoolander impression you'll see.
I think Charlie Hunnam's a good actor generally. Is he not good at it?
I only saw the first 15 minutes. I was like, I can't do this.
That's enough, thanks.
And I'm a pretty big Orion Murphy defender. Because people hate his shit, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
it makes money,
I don't
dude.
know, this stuff's fun. And I was like, this is too hard.
I like Charlie Hunnam so much, dude.
I've seen every American Horror Story. I've seen a lot of his other shit, but yeah, I just can't. I couldn't do it.
He's my Green Arrow, man. I'm the biggest King Arthur defender I know. I think he's so good in King Arthur.
He is a great actor, though. Charlie
Dude.
Hunnam's cool.
Have you seen Guy Ritchie's King Arthur?
No, I want to.
We
though.
should watch that. I don't know how we could do it with me having loved it and you having seen it, but whatever that reaction
Yeah,
is,
I'd be like, good.
Simultaneous first-time watch and commentary.
that someone brings their friend to work day.
Yeah, I want to do that with Andrew for The Sixth Sense.
Oh, that's fun. He hasn't seen it?
He's never seen The Sixth Sense.
Whoa.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
That'd be a fun series of like show someone your favorite movie and it's just one person trying not to be like, hee hee hee, and the
Try
other
not to
person.
talk. I provide nothing to this video because I'm too uncomfortable to
Reaction
speak.
John finally
is
watched Lethal
literally
Weapon.
you watching Andrew react.
Yeah.
It's your POV. There's like a Ray-Bans camera.
Oh my god, yeah, that's how we do it. That's true second screen entertainment right there.
And then it's
put the
every
second
movie-
screen in the first screen, so you don't have a time for another screen.
And then it's just Aaron watching Greg cry.
We should get a compilation of those clips of just Aaron intently observing
Sophie's
people
Choice with
crying.
Aaron and Greg.
I want to ask Aaron why he does that.
I think it's his poet in him. I think he's absorbing the emotion. I think he's putting it in his pocket.
Part of his look looks like this is all theory. I haven't talked to him about it. This area.
Aaron, get in the chat.
Part of my theory is he's going, why am I not crying? It's part of the look that I think he gives.
I can see that. He does
Yeah.
like to square off in conversations. Like he does like to like engage. But I think with
Oh,
the crying,
Aaron's
it's
one of the best conversationalists.
yeah. Oh, and he only asks about you, and then
Yeah.
an hour goes by, and you realize you haven't asked him about him.
Yeah,
You feel
Aaron,
bad?
Aaron is one of the best. Like, for you guys who don't know, Aaron is like one of the best conversationalists. Off camera, he's incredible. Really is. I've seen him like work rooms also too, where he just gets the other people talk. People love him. He's fucking great.
Shouts out to Aaron.
But then he's super insecure when he's not crying.
What's happening?
Yeah, why not, teary?
That's how I feel every day. Every reaction.
It makes
Greg's,
me
like, trying to
cry
get
when I don't cry. I go home and cry after not having cried on
I cry in
camera 'cause
here.
I'm a
I just beat my
failure.
wife.
Seeing her tears helps you.
Yeah, I had an orgasm.
There's so much fluid when I can't get my
All
fluid.
right, thanks for that super chat, Captain Fernandez.
That's what 100 bullets is about, people.
I call it a tearjerker.
Yeah, 100 bullets with 100 little tails on
Guys,
them.
this guy's a joke there. That was a good one.
That was a good tear.
It's so dark. Call it a tearjerker. All right, next up.
All right, here we go. Sebastian Yuntz is back for reals this time. Hello, you
Hey,
beautiful lads. Hope y'all are doing well.
We're doing great.
With a heart emoji.
We're doing good. Good.
All right.
My name's Ed Gein.
Does he talk like David Beckham?
I'm a serial killer.
Have you seen the Beckham documentary?
No, you've asked me. this.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It's been in my
And I
head for
told
like
you how
weeks.
he had a drink at Equinox.
That's right.
Yeah, we had this conversation, and I
Did.
forgot how it went after.
I finished the Victoria documentary. That's why it made me think of it. I just watched the sequel. There's another one that
There's-
follows
all right.
her, and I just finished it. It's good.
David Beckham. All right. Tirafiki716. Thank you for chiming in.
Hi.
Thank you and much love for everyone at Real Reject.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Appreciate you being here.
Very
Thank you.
sweet. We love kindness in this house.
After this question, we should read some of the streams
Let's do that thing. All right.
because I know they're all Dan V900 wondering where we're at.
Yep.
All right. Imani Hunter. We're going to.
Hey, Monty.
Yeah. Are y'all, and thank you for chiming in, are y'all ever going to react to Isle of Dogs, the Wes Anderson stop motion picture?
I don't know. We haven't covered much Wes Anderson here. I don't think we covered any. I think only Roxy and Andrew covered
Grand
one movie,
Budapest,
right?
yeah.
Which is Coy's fiance's favorite
Yeah.
movie of all time.
Quality film.
Great movie. It's my favorite Wes.
It's the only time I've ever seen.
Original answer.
Well, it's so good.
Life of Aquatic is underrated.
It's the only time I've ever seen her excited by anyone famous, and that's because she loves Grand Budapest. My friend's in it, so it's really cute because she gets like,
Your friends are Ray Fiennes?
yeah,
That's fucking nuts.
best friends. He comes to the house all the time.
That's crazy.
Good old Rafe. That'd be so funny. I'm just casually
He
friends.
comes
with him.
over shirtless in that orange stuff from 28 years later.
Talks to me about life and death. Oh man, I cannot wait for 28 years later. The Bone Temple.
Me neither.
It's out in like 2 months.
You're one of two.
I know, man. Me and
And
Rafe.
I'm the other one.
Me, John, and Rafe are gonna see it together because we're best friends.
And you're not invited
Yeah.
to Coy's house when Rafe
I'm
is
excited.
there.
I love that. I love that movie.
All right, let's check in with the super chats.
check in with the
Let's
streams.
check in with the Streamlabs. I mean to say,
Refresh
yes,
for
thank
safety,
you. We're
per
just
favor.
refreshing it. We're keeping it fresh. Oh yeah, look at that. Here we go. All right,
Oh, damn. Okay, we got a few here.
we got a few. We got.
All right, so some came in, but we were like, we're going to run out of time. So let's go up to the Zudan V900s.
Okay.
Then we'll hop back.
Naturally.
We're gonna do Dan V. You want me to hop to the two Dan V's? All right.
Let's do that.
Dan V says, and thank you for chiming in, Dan. Loving the commentaries. I'm completely with you on the Terminator when it comes to John's dad.
Thank you.
Greg.
You get one that's Dan V.
Thank you.
The original one had to be someone else with the paradox.
He gets what I'm saying.
That was at least the second time the Kyle was sent back to justify
Jesus.
the picture being given to him.
Thank you.
I disagree.
I feel
Greg is
validated.
vindicated right now. And then Dan goes on to say, sunrise
For you
on the
guys who
reaping.
don't know what I'm trying to
I disagree,
say,
Dan.
I don't feel like it. But people don't. I keep asking who was the original father of John Connor, because here's how. Before you say you fucking think, there's the timeline of how it works. Is there was a Sarah Connor, there's a Sarah, whatever her real last name was. Is it Connor? She's a Sarah Connor. Yeah, that's her. Right? Yeah, that's right. She doesn't have a husband. So there's a Sarah, and then she hooked up with some guy, had John, then Skynet happens, and then the war happens, and then John Connor then eventually meets Kyle Reese, as established in Terminator Salvation and Genesis. Eventually he meets Kyle Reese, and then it's like, I need to send you back in time to look after my mom because they just sent a Terminator back to try to kill my mom. So who was the original father of John Connor? Because to me, it seems like Kyle Reese became the new father of John Connor after he went back, but there had to already have been someone who was a father. How do you not understand my question here?
I understand your question.
How do you not
I
get
understand, but it's always been Kyle Reese because
It can't have always been
time
Kyle
is
Reese.
only ever present. Butterfly effect is because things happen after the fact.
not
So
butterfly.
he only exists because Kyle Reese came back. The effect of Kyle Reese coming back in time is the only time John Connor
meet Sarah.
because it's a closed loop.
But there had to have a first reason why he went back to
Every
the past.
time an event happens, it splits into timelines.
How do you
and
not
this
get what I'm
timeline-
asking right now?
John, do you see what I'm
do you
saying?
get what I'm asking, John? Do you get what I'm
This
asking?
is the only reality.
This is what
is that he
this
was
is how
the
divorce
father.
happens.
Mom,
and
Dad,
it's-
stop fighting. I don't want to have two Christmases.
How do you not understand? That You're
Okay.
saying he had to say Kyle Reese back, but then Kyle Reese is clearly born in like 2000 whatever, or 19 whatever, right? 2000 whatever. That's where he was born.
during the war.
He was born during the war, yes, and there had to have been someone else who birthed Kyle.
There's
You
no
know,
Kyle running around when
okay.
Kyle's in our present.
So what
it
you're
doesn't split him. He is then a present
Dan-
person.
Dan-
So,
gets it.
so what you're saying is that John had to have had a father of some variety on Sarah Connor's present timeline for him to
first
exist
timeline.
at all
Yeah.
to be able to come into being the general who would save all of humanity.
Yeah.
And that guy couldn't be Kyle Reese because Kyle Reese was born in the future.
Yes.
Is what
And
you're saying.
I'm saying that the
That makes
timeline-
sense to me.
There's only ever, in my opinion of time travel, there's only ever the present. So there was no one to impregnate Sarah Connor on the timeline until Kyle Reese came back. And when Kyle Reese is gone, there's no one in the future named Kyle Reese because that Kyle Reese is in our present. So Kyle Reese is the only ever father because that birth allows that version of the future to exist.
But how can you have a John Connor when he doesn't exist initially on
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
timeline?
trying to say. Yes, John gets it.
Because he does later because of the events of him going back. Because when
I think Ryan Johnson was right. Don't think too hard about
when
it. It'll
Sarah
cook your
Connor
brain.
would have been 80, right? When Sarah Connor would have been 80 or whatever, that's when John Connor is 40 or whatever. On that timeline, the Kyle Reese incident occurred.
So you think John Connor was like, you got to go back and have sex with my mom so I can be born? You think
That's
what?
a part of it. I don't think he I think he was trying to save humanity, but I think the power of writing and the power of fate made that the way it happened.
I feel like Sarah forced the boy to be John Connor.
The photo sells it all because they were talking about each other through
Yes,
time.
we're watching that timeline version. I'm talking about the original timeline version, though. There had to be an OG time. Never mind. Go on. You're not. All right, never mind. You know what? Okay.
Live chat, who you with in time travel?
Woke culture has ruined time travel.
Yeah, there's a lot of
That's
it.
how we play. What else did Dan say? He said, Sunrise on the Reaping is the best Hunger Games book. Okay, I got to read these books one day.
Kenya King says you guys are describing the grandfather paradox. That might be something to look into.
Oh, yeah, the grandfather paradox. That Umbrella Academy explores that really well. There's a whole episode dedicated to that. No, there's like what we are arguing about. There's a whole episode of Umbrella Academy that does that.
Oh, that's fun. All right. Well, then we'll just consult the Umbrella Academy.
Anyway.
But Dan V.
Sunrise on the Reaping is the best H.G. Wells book. Hey, Mitch doesn't drink until these horrific events. I really like the trailer. Cast is stacked. Catching Fire rewatch will help so many younger characters. Like for Jeffrey Wright, ties everything together. We should do Hunger Games rewatch next year.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a fun idea because I love those
We
movies.
have franchises coming out. We should got to plan around that.
Yeah. If we're trying to do Marvel and Hunger Games, we can make this all happen. And Lord of the Rings, apparently.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
I actually
Hunt
think it's
for
a great
Gollum,
idea.
baby.
That's right.
Hunt for
Everybody's
Gollum. I
can't
wanna
wait
see
for that.
That's cool. I'm excited for this. I'm glad this book's big.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
All right, let's go. Nope. Let's go to.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh no, we
to
missed Stephen. Steven.
Yeah. Watching on the train on the way home from seeing Wicked for Good, which is fantastic. What are your thoughts on the latest?
So glad you're asking this question.
What are your thoughts on the latest Fortnite collab, which is Kill Bill, which Tarantino and Thurman attended the premiere in L.A. Love from the UK. I think you can get Gogo Jabari right now.
Oh, okay. So can you pull up what? I don't actually know the details of what this Fortnite collab is. I just thought it was so fucking odd seeing Quentin Tarantino at a Fortnite red carpet. Yeah. It was like, out of all filmmakers, you were the last person I expected to be part of this journey.
And Uma Thurman went.
And that makes more sense to me. But fucking the
two of them together and her wearing a Kill Bill shirt.
Weird as shit.
Real weird.
So guys, I'm going to I already bought tickets, but then I asked my wife today, like, do you want to go to this? And she was like, of course I want to go to
Kill
this.
Bill?
Yeah, the whole bloody affair. I bought tickets for 2 different showings.
Nice.
Because I didn't know which one I want to attend. So someone unfortunately won't be able to go to one until 5 minutes before I release the tickets.
This is the first time I will have seen it. One is the whole bloody affair, but it's the first time I've seen it since it originally. Like I've only seen Kill Bill once. I saw Kill Bill in theaters and I haven't seen it since.
I love it. I'm excited to watch a really entertaining first half and then watch a super slow version in the second half.
It's all of it, as I remember, flows together much better as one movie than you think it would.
Okay.
But that was my experience many years ago.
I'm excited because he has a additional 8 minutes in here, something that was never. But what's this Fortnite thing?
Yeah, so let's see. Fortnite is basically doing a crossover that is Yuki's Revenge, a lost chapter apparently from Kill Bill. Chapter 7 is going to introduce the most unlikely property yet. I'm reading from Kotaku.com. Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill, filling a gap in the legendary movie's lore by recreating a lost scripted chapter, Yuki's Revenge, that was never shot for the film. This is all right in time to promote the cinematic re-release of both movies in one, the 4-hour and 41-minute Kill Bill, the whole bloody
I thought
affair.
it was just 4 minutes.
I thought it was 3. I thought it was over 3. Oh.
Wow, it's
No,
almost
no.
5 hours.
That's not how it. Well, there's
I might return my ticket.
I was gonna
That's
say
a big day.
That's a whole commitment.
I was gonna say. Well, 15 minutes of that is a intermission.
Oh.
But so it's only like 4.5 hours. Yuki's Revenge was a chapter written in the original script for Kill Bill Volume 1, but was never shot for the movie. It was originally going to be Chapter 5. I know it's confusing. Both Fortnite and Kill Bill use chapters. You can read. There's a link to the original script. The scene would have starred Yubari, not Joe Bari. Misspoke. Gogo Yubari's sister Yuki, who went.
Yuki's the girl with the crane ball, right? I believe so. She's like the schoolgirl.
Yeah, I believe so. She's in this
Yeah.
animatic here, but was originally going to. The scene would have starred Gogo Yubari's sister Yuki, who went entirely unmentioned in the released movie and was originally going to hunt down the bride and avenge her sister's death. Well, now, as improbable as it feels to type, it seems the events could finally play out in Fortnite.
That seems fitting for a game I literally know absolutely nothing about.
I love that Tarantino's like, I will only make 10 movies so anyone can adapt these stories otherwise. Because I'm only making 10 movies.
You can make the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood
David Fincher
sequel.
can do this.
You
Fortnite can do this.
destroy-
I'm only making 10 movies.
I feel like, it really does seem like he's behind the scenes going like, shit, I set this capper now. Here,
Someone
the
adapt
Fincher
this.
take this
Just-
script and you guys could take that.
I've got these good words,
and I'll
but someone else
oversee
make
it from the shadows.
Damn, I really want that Kill Bill 3. I feel like Zendaya would be a really cool.
Yeah, that would've been rad.
Not Beatrix Kiddo. Vernetta Green daughter. Yeah, that sounds cool. That sounds like a good fit. I literally don't know what Fortnite even looks like.
I only see when characters get added what they look like. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never seen a moment.
What Fortnite
I don't
is-
know what Fortnite is
very
actually.
popular.
Minecraft, same thing. I don't know what Minecraft is.
Well,
Squares.
I've just never
seen the
I've never
squares.
seen footage of any of this shit.
It's a battle royale game in which 100 players fight to be the last person standing. But I get the sense from what I've seen that you can just like hang out and do stuff in the world as well. I mean, they just put gorillas in the Fortnite world, so they do a lot of
All right. Well,
cross
cool.
branding.
I'm excited to see that and Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair. I got tickets at Universal
hours.
City Walk. If you see me, say hi.
Hell yeah.
It
Go
might be a
looking
cheat
great.
day for me, so I might grab it. It's definitely gonna be a cheat
5
day.
hours,
Fuck it,
Greg?
5
That's a
hours.
cheat day.
Yeah, I'm grabbing like.
You're not bringing
I'm bringing
carrot sticks?
I'm bringing a whole bunch of food from the City Walk with me. I'm gonna go to that sugar store, get some
Oh.
Japanese candy, watch my
It's
Japanese
sugar.
attributed film,
Yeah, there you go.
and then get
Definitely.
sick on
Good
the
day.
popcorn.
Yeah. Regret the second half even more.
Yeah. Miss most of the second half because I'm on the shitter.
Just like Winona Ryder.
The whole shitty affair.
Stranger Things film. Oh, shitty affair.
And then just imagine all the blood splatters are now brown. All right, here we go. Yes, gross. Hey, we just watched The Long Walk. You can handle it. All right, Seth Arp, thanks
Oh,
for
okay.
chiming in. Happy Friday, gents. This has been a question I've been meaning to ask for a bit. What's a band or artist you'd want to do a score for a comic book movie a la Daft Punk, or Nine Inch Nails for Tron, or Kendrick for Black Panther, or another franchise? Bonus if you have a director pairing in mind.
Band.
My Storm movie with Jadena, Dochi, and
Damn, it's good.
oh, what's her name? Oh, Janelle Monáe. Janelle Monáe, Dochi, and Jadena doing the score and soundtrack for Storm. Because there's so much royalty in their sound.
Okay.
And there's like the street urban elements of her origin that could. There's so much to do there.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, West Coast Avengers.
That's fun.
I was waiting for that tie-in.
That's
really
fun.
good. That's good.
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that.
No one loves California than Anthony
California.
Kiedis.
That's true. That's real.
When in doubt, write about California.
Yeah. I heard I saw a tweet once that said they should do a split EP between Red Hot Chili Peppers and Dropkick Murphys, where the Chili Peppers have to write a song about Boston and the Murphys have to write a song about California.
Would listen.
Can we go back to the supers?
Absolutely,
I'm trying
we
to
can.
even out the time here a little bit.
All right, I want a Shaky Graves scored movie. I think that'd be
Ooh,
sickness.
that's fun.
All right,
Rob Zombie Lobo, obviously.
Oh, of course, Rob Zombie Lobo.
Rob Zombie should do more scores, actually.
Yeah, he really should.
He actually
I
has
feel like
some
that'd
pretty
be
good
sick.
songs for his songs weirdly fit well for movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very cinematic. All right, we are back, and we are at Ethan T. Thank you for chiming in.
Another generous one. Thank
Wow,
you.
thank you.
Ethan T for treasure because of the general. Anyway, hey guys, hope you are well.
We accidentally read the one from last week. And now he's back
Oh,
here.
that's so kind of
The same
him. He's back.
person asking you the same super chat.
Oh my god, this is amazing. See, that's why I got confused. All right, hey,
Tell you what. Okay, remind me. Let's put it on the agenda since he's contributed so many super chats.
To watch the trailer?
to watch the Better Man
next
trailer.
next time because we said we wouldn't. Otherwise, we're gonna set a precedent
Yes,
here.
yes.
So next time we're live, let's
This is
let's,
it's an
let's make it
extraordinary
one of the
circumstance.
No, we won't start it off. We'll make it one of the main
Next
categories
week we
to
will-
do.
yeah.
Not next. We won't be here next week. The
The
following
next
week.
stream.
Yeah,
December stream kicks off.
December 5th, because the next day is Kill Bill, and that's how I know that.
Hey.
But yeah, I appreciate. But what do you say? Really thinks I'll connect to it. Okay, so apparently it's not just some joke. He actually thinks I'll really like
The
this.
movie I hear is amazing.
Same director as The Greatest Showman. You should have mentioned this a while ago. I
I've
did
heard
not
this movie's
know
great.
that.
I've heard it's really good, and I like Robbie Williams as an artist.
I love The Greatest Showman. That is the best. That is the best revisionist history film I've ever seen.
No,
P.T. Barnum, not a great guy. As it turns out.
Really?
But Hugh Jackman playing P.T. Barnum, Angel of Death. What a delight.
I love that movie.
Have you seen, do you know the Escape Pod Boys?
Yeah,
That's like Andrew's favorite movie of all time. Greatest Showman. Like his number one.
that's a great movie.
Those guys love, like, yeah, they talk about it all the time.
It is the best revisionist history film.
It's a great film.
It's really good. It's inspiring.
Yeah, it's
After I reacted to it, I was listening to so many of the songs at the gym.
This is me.
Have you seen Zac Efron? His
Yeah.
face healed from all the surgery. He looks
No.
great. Yeah, dude, he looks great.
Pull up a photo. Let's see the audience see.
Because he legit had to get surgery for an injury, and remember, he's like, "Oh, we got too many fillers."
I
He
like
got
his new face.
no. Look at like recently.
I like his weird new face.
don't
He
know how
looks
to-
like the better man.
Look at like 2025 November or something, because all these are going to be the extreme. Like he looks so good. Look at him with his sister.
This?
Look at his face.
Oh, he looks back to normal.
He's like handsome.
I liked his new face. The one he had with Nicole Kidman.
Look at the one in the Zac Efron's face. Someone literally wrote that a day ago. Purple background on the. Look at how good he looks. I'm so happy for him.
No one's head has changed so much as this guy.
It's a big head change.
He's got like massive head change.
I'm such a fan of this dude. I'm so happy that people can finally talk about other than his face again because he looks great. Even though this is calling Zac Efron's face.
He is. I thought Iron Claw would be the thing to do it. He deserves like a Robert Pattinson.
Really
turnaround.
does, man.
Because here's the thing too. He's great in High School Musical.
He's great in everything.
All right. So you know what? As much as he got pigeonholed as pretty boy Zac Efron, he's so fucking funny.
Should have been Johnny Storm.
He's really be a great Johnny Storm. He's hilarious. Neighbors was the thing I
Dude.
first saw of him where I was like, whoa, this guy's fucking.
Have you
funny.
seen We're Your Friends?
No, what's that?
You're
It's
from
that DJ movie.
the DJ movie. You're from North Hollywood. It is the most accurate representation of the Valley I've ever seen since Alpha Dog. It's like a Valley movie about LA culture outside of Hollywood.
You think
And
Alpha
like
Dog's an accurate representation?
the Valley, yeah. Have you seen Alpha Dog? Anton Yelchin, Emil Hirsch.
No, I was really negative because it was like Justin Timberlake's first
Dude,
movie.
it's so good.
And then now,
Alpha Dog
now
is
Justin
incredible.
Timberlake is a respected actor now. But
Alpha Dog is so good.
But at the time, I was like, fucking Justin
It's a
Timberlake.
Cassavetes film. It's one of Ben Foster's best performances. Okay, we got to watch
It's
Alpha Dog.
Cassavetes?
It's Cassavetes, dude.
I had no idea. That's crazy.
We got to watch Alpha Dog and We're Your Friends as a Valley double feature.
And Chris Pine's Pool Man.
which
Why
is
are we talking about
pretty
Zac Efron's face?
good. Greatest Showman.
Yes.
Because his face was normal then. It's back. He looks like
His face is back.
it's back. I like Zac Efron.
We are
justice
so
for Zac
back.
Efron.
Well, the first time I saw his new face was in Iron Claw, and I thought it was just because he got buff. And then I watched the Nicole Kidman movie, which I thought he was great
He's
in.
so good.
And we're like, oh, he's got like a different head now.
Yeah. Well, apparently the PR story, and I don't know how true or untrue it is, but I want to believe because he's healed, that he fell and smashed his face on a fountain in his house, and he had to do reconstructive jaw surgery because he like knocked his jaw off, and like it saved his life. And everybody was like, oh, he just got Botox and fillers. He got a new face, but he looks normal again, which means he healed. I'm happy for him.
You know what? Honestly, I liked either face he had.
There's talent behind both.
Yeah, there is.
There's talent in them. Their
Character
cheeks.
to both.
I'm just happy for him. Seems like a swell fella.
More John and Coy questions.
Oh boy, Sion back
Fine.
in action. Thank you. For John and Coy, and definitely not for Greg. Top hip hop artist, top 5 you wish you could or could have met, dead or alive. Coy.
Tupac's my favorite artist of all time. Any medium, anything. He's a storyteller that like his words speak to me on a level that I can't quite articulate. So Tupac's number 1. Top 5 though. I would love to meet Eminem. I think I could handle the pressure. I would like that. I would like to know that I could handle it. And if I couldn't handle it, seppuku. Who else? I've met Donald Glover a number of times, but I've never gotten to have like the conversation I want to have with him, which is like talking about like I've only met him either on set. We did a movie once that we were both on set for, and then I've run into him in a lot of things, but I've never had like time with him that I'd like. So Donald Glover. And every time I talk to the dude, his love of Spider-Man and hip hop and stuff is so contagious. I want to have like a real talk. So
I
those
want
are
to meet
3.
Danny Glover.
Too old for that shit.
Yeah.
Let's see, that's 3. John, give me some while I'm thinking of my last 2 because it's hard now.
All right. Well,
I think you want to meet Kendrick.
Kendrick might be the intimidating one. I think Kendrick's my Eminem.
Oh, really?
Because like the way he is able to dissect lyrics mathematically and the way he's able to do all that, I feel like is as intellectually jarring as Eminem. But I feel like Kendrick would have enough reasons to judge me before he met me more than Eminem. Like as a white boy that loves hip hop, I feel like I'm at a disadvantage meeting Kendrick with like the world he came up in, that he would think I was a poser and have to prove myself. Whereas Eminem, I would approach from a comic book lens and I wouldn't feel like I'd have to defend that. Like I don't have an N with Kendrick. I have nothing that is like, other than hip hop, something that puts us in the same world. And me liking hip hop, I feel like he would have every reason to judge. Whereas like me liking comics, me and Eminem would have a foundation.
Do you like bitches?
I do.
Because I think Kendrick does.
And that's true. I could approach him on a bitch wavelength. If I approach him from the even keel of bitches.
You want to create commonality?
It's true. I hear they ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Yeah, I'd be intimidated to be Kendrick, to be honest. I'd want to, but I'd be intimidated. So those are my 3. I'm gonna John.
I got 5 here.
John's
yeah,
had this note for a while.
I'm always plotting about the rappers.
ready to pull this trigger for a while.
If I had to narrow it down to 5 rappers, I want to meet Aesop Rock. I love his stuff, and he's just a esoteric cat. So I fantasize about getting along. Andre 3000 seems like a really chill, fun guy to potentially meet, and also like a very musically open mind. So like if you'd actually happen to strike that conversation up, you might actually kind of, I don't know, derive some neat creation out of that potentially. Again, if this fantasy is going well. Little Sims, I love her stuff and the vibes of all the stuff she creates, and shouts out for that Venom 2 appearance. But yeah, just like one of the coolest minds in hip hop right now to me. This is a cheat because I have met him once, but Open Mike Eagle. I love his streams. I like his music a lot, and just his whole vibe is really chill and conscientious and interesting. And then if posthumous one, I would love to meet MF Doom.
There's a rapper who I really like called The Joker. That's a real name. He's really fucking cool. And a lot of people don't know this guy. I think it's like 2 R's. Oh, there's a whole Reddit thread about what happened to The Joker. I still listen to a lot of his songs when I'm working out.
Oh.
Yeah, that's him. Juggalo song.
Oh, he's a juggalo. He's from the Hatchet family.
I think you like his shit, Coy.
American rapper and singer.
He had he's had a song about this. As I learned about it, he had like a lot of drama with or beef with Tech Nine and Hobson.
I like both of those guys a lot.
Yeah, I like Hobson and Tech Nine a lot too. And that was a big part of the discontent of why his career never quite got to where it's at. He's admittedly talked about like how he sabotaged it and stuff.
Damn.
But I really like his songs a lot.
My buddy Echo but like a year ago did a song with Tech Nine, and he said he's as cool as you'd hope, and
cool.
his brain works that fast. And it was fascinating to talk to him because you'd see him pair like words talking, and I feel like that'd be like that with Eminem, like having a conversation, you'd see him like formulating. My last
Black Thought would be cool.
Black Thought would be incredible.
Black Thought would be sick.
Philly rep. I think my last 2, and it's about emotion, not like overall prowess. It's just I would want to connect with. And that's why Eminem, Donald Glover. I met RZA recently, and he said me and Method Man would get along, which is probably the coolest I've ever felt, is someone to tell me I'd get along with Method Man. So I really want to meet Method Man because apparently, like, we see comics really similarly, and his energy is a lot like mine. And then as a student of 90s hip-hop, because that's the era I like most, I hear Doechii adores it, and it's clear in her lyrics, and it's clear in her, like, samples and everything else. I think I would just want to talk about, like, what her influences are and how she applies it and how she, like, trains to speak. Because I think her speed and diction is so incredible. So I'd want to like learn from Doechii and also like learn some music I might not know from the era we clearly both like. So everyone for different reasons, but Doechii and Method Man at the end.
Word, son.
Harry Mack.
Harry Mack, come on the show, Harry Mack. Come on the show.
Dude, and he could rap the news stories.
He's local.
You feed him each news story and he does a rap about
Give us 5 news stories. Harry Mack, come on the show. Come on the show,
5
Harry
stories
Mack.
of the week to weave into a freestyle. The Warner
Challenge,
Brothers
Harry Mack.
acquisition. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever we know who acquires Warner Brothers, that's one of the stories. Come on, Harry Mack.
All right, let's do this. Here we go.
That was hard.
Yeah, I love these questions though. Thank you, Seon. I love that there is like a small streak of hip hop that pervades these chats. It does make me happy. Or even the question about who would you want to score a movie. Very
I'd
lovely.
be intimidated by Nas too. He's someone I'd want to meet, but like Kendrick, I'd be intimidated. I think Nas would like be scary.
My secret weapon is I act like I don't know anything about hip hop. So
And then nobody asks you about it.
yeah.
Little Dicky. Greg wants to meet Little Dicky.
Dude, did I tell you? I ran into Lil Dicky and what's his name? I adore his fashion style. The producer, he produces
Where are we going?
everyone's big hits. He's friends with Lil Dicky. They call each other Chuck. Selena Gomez's guy.
Oh boy.
Rick Rubin.
No, he's amazing. No, he's a producer and he's friends with everyone. And he was on Lil Dicky's show. He was on Dave.
The Jay Shetty podcast.
What is his name? What is his name? Benny Blanco.
Benny Blanco.
I ran into Benny Blanco and Lil Dicky at a premiere, and I love Benny Blanco's fashion to the point where I went up to him and I was like, "Hey, man!" And I could see he was done talking about music because everybody was coming up to him about that. I was like, "I just love your fashion, bro." And we talked about clothes. We talked about fashion for like 15 minutes. The dude was so kind. We had this great conversation. But Lil Dicky was standing like right there the whole time. I was like, "I cannot meet firm handshake. I cannot talk." Like the dude is. I'm such a fan of LD that I was like, I cannot talk to that man. That was the first time I felt like that in a long time.
That's cool.
Little D.
Well, all right.
I saw Logan Paul once.
It's every day, bro. That's
That's
Jake Paul. Sorry.
Him and his brother in such good, like, crazy shape. I would actually want fitness advice from them.
Yeah, they are
Like,
really
they're and they can actually, not fighting to the level of winning the fights they win, but, like, they can actually fight. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. I'd like
Alan
to train with
Smithy
Logan Paul.
says that he met a rapper called the Rhinoceros once at the movies, and I hope he was accompanied by the hip hoppopotamus. That reference is for the Kiwis in the house. All right, let's move it along. Bajaro 3 or Bajaro, whichever you prefer. Thank you for chiming in. Dark 2017. Greg, John, and Roxy would love this show. Best Netflix show, and only 3 seasons.
Oh, it's it.
Interview with a Vampire series for the She-Jects.
Maybe. These are all good recommendations.
I'd be very fascinated to see what they think of the series because I know Roxy had a very strong response to the movie.
Yeah, she loved it. She said it was her favorite
Loved
vampire
it.
movie ever. Dark. I think we saw the trailer for this ages ago. I don't remember jack about it, but this is a show I have not stopped like pondering. Maybe we should just randomly do it because people have said it's completely my cup of tea. Like a good horror show too. Interview with a Vampire show. I'm actually interested in.
I love the movie still, but I hear it's like more like
don't
Dan
really
Rice.
like the movie.
Really?
I'm not a big fan of the movie.
I grew up on it, so maybe it's nostalgia.
I didn't like it as a kid. I didn't like it as an adult.
Cruise and Brad Pitt
I just-
didn't?
There's something about it I didn't really like.
I think I like the actor.
Roxy seemed to not like it for like creepy reasons. I was like, I'm not into it. And vampires are my favorite of the horror genre.
Yeah, same. Lost Boys.
Someone in the chat just said, I saw Logan Paul once. Oh, Greg, never change. Also, shouts out to Seth Arp, Killer Mike, and LP. Would definitely want to meet them too.
Oh yeah, who are people's hip hop they want to meet?
They're slowly trickling
Okay,
in.
I'm just curious.
Tupac, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Coolio, Twista.
I think I want financial advice from 50 Cent because that man has made so much money and gone bankrupt. I'd love to hear the highs and lows of 50 Cent.
Geek Factor also, because 50 Cent seems like a very funny guy to hang out with. Geek Factor says, I don't know if Dark would be a good show to react to. You sometimes have to pause and discuss to not get confused. But I don't know. It seems pretty cool. It's been there's a whole coterie of shows with one-word titles that all sound cool and people have recommended to me. Dark, From, Evil. They're all running now. So maybe one of these. All right. Thank you, Baharo. Nick Alexander. Nick can't say no. Thank you for chiming in. The live-action Disney is the law of the diminishing returns. So bummed about The Last Ronin. I just got the comic in the email this week.
Return it.
Happy you guys are back regularly.
Not worth it now.
I'm glad you're reading the comic. That will never go away. You have the option to always
but it
enjoy the
loses-
original
it
medium.
loses impact.
Now it's not
Nah, it's
invaluable
fucking
in the
pointless now.
collector item. And as far as the diminishing returns, I do feel like Plato's The Shadow is very applicable to the live action concept of what Disney's doing. It does feel like
Elaborate, please.
The Shadow's the idea that Plato had about the less of the original you have, the more reflections of something. It's like a philosophical concept of humanity. Like the more there is of repetition, the more there is that is a reflection of the original, the less whole and the less fruitful that shadow is. And I feel like making a live action shot for shot recreation of animation, not only does it rob the animators, not only are they not getting residuals for it, but it is inherently lesser because you're just replicating something. So it's not like adapting from like a comic to a movie or from a series to a thing. You're just doing the same thing, but in a slightly different format to make money. And that gets rid of the merit of the original slightly, as well as it being kind of worthless. It's a shadow of itself.
The kids' toy product talked about this?
That's what, yes. The thing you make newspaper copies of.
It's kind of deep.
It's kind of deep for a Plato. Could you pull up Plato's The Shadow and see if I just aped that horribly? Sure. I see Plato here, but I'm wondering if you could just look up The Shadow or the concept shadow. Okay.
Allegory of the Cave.
When I hear the shadow, I think of Carl Jung, is what I think of.
Plato's The Shadow refers to the shadows on the wall in his famous Allegory of the Cave, which represent the false reality perceived through the senses. In the allegory, prisoners chained in a cave mistake those shadows for ultimate reality and the journey of a freed prisoner escaping into the sunlight symbolizes the philosophical journey from ignorance to true understanding. Very Matrix. Matrix gets referenced in relation to the cave. This can also refer to the book Plato's Shadow, A Primer on Plato by Neil Breen. Just kidding, Burton. Which overviews Plato's philosophy.
So my version was very loose to that, but yeah, the more shadows, the less original, the less it actually is true self.
Yeah, I just want to play with Play-Dohs now. Though.
That's fair. Yeah, stick. Isn't that smell? It's a good smell.
It's like
Little
the
huffy.
tangible.
Yeah.
Play with Play-Doh.
And you squeeze it.
It has
smell of
it has
Play-Doh?
a unique smell.
Oh, it definitely has
Play-Doh
a
definitely
smell.
has a unique
Yeah.
smell.
Play with Play-Doh, 'cause I think they've changed
Chat, we'll throw it to you.
been
Does
a little
Play-Doh
bit.
have a
It's been a little
smell,
bit.
and what does it smell like?
We need-
Describe it. All right.
Next week on Real Rejects, Greg and Coy play with Play-Doh.
We've all eaten Play-Doh.
I would like something
Obviously.
to do with my hands while we're talking.
All right.
Play-Doh.
Well, play with that dough. All righty. Thank you, Nick Alexander. And we move on to Team Caboozles. Thank you for chiming in. How to Train Your Dragon did live action right, adding scope and scale. Of Disney movies, Atlantis has the greatest potential scope for a live action.
I actually like the live action of Chain Your Dragon because it wasn't a shot for shot. I think that the
Pretty
way
close though.
there are a lot of scenes that are, but there are more things in it than there are different things. I thought that I felt different emotions different times. But I do think Atlantis could be like How to Train Your Dragon, where if they did it differently enough, it would feel like something different.
The flight sequences in How to Train Your Dragon are pretty fucking spectacular. That is the effect that you kind of want from a translation from animation to live action if you're going to do that, where it's like, yes, this is CGI, absolutely, it's a fucking dragon, but
The flight feels real.
But it feels like it's that Top Gun feeling or whatever. That was the main takeaway I had with that. Was like, okay, this movie's working.
And it not feeling like the same hiccup and certain choices that way felt unique.
Yeah, it was smart of the director to like have some people feel the same and then some people feel like different. But Mason Thames' version is very different than Jay Baruchel's.
100%. And I'm glad that they didn't hire someone to do a Jay Baruchel impression.
Yeah, Mason Thames.
is Burke.
Yes. John for the second one.
All right. Thank you, Team Caboozles. Pocahontas live action remake. You cowards. Tackle that bag of worms. All right. Geek Factor. Can't stay. Friday night is family time. But
Aw.
love Real Rejects. Well, thank you for chiming in at all. We appreciate
Geek
you.
Factor.
Enjoy your
Hope
family
your
time.
family's good. All righty. Ray Torres.
Ray Torres back at it. Thanks, Ray Torres.
Appreciate you, Ray. Hey, guys. I know the schedule's packed this year, but I'm curious if bringing anime to Tara and Andrew is something you might explore in the future. Also, recently introduced a Fight Club. Whoa.
Favorite movie of all time.
Mind blown.
Fight Club is an experience. Show your daughters, Alex.
I've never seen it myself.
Oh, you should show your daughters.
We'll watch it together.
You've never seen Fight Club?
Yeah, it's a good movie to show your kids.
Oh, I'm so excited to hear what you think when you watch it, whatever that is. I love Fight Club so much.
Yeah, I mean the anime side is not really it's not because we don't, the three of us don't have time to watch. It's the fact that anime is just the way they handle like copyright is very, very, very
They're
tough.
especially litigious.
I respect the reaction channels that embark on the journey to do that, and so they're like massive and they get crazy views, and they absolutely deserve it because it's a fucking nightmare to contend with. Like people like your boy Roshi, normies, they really go through the ringer on that shit, and they absolutely deserve all this massive success they're having. It stresses me out a little too much. I don't really know what the parameters are with even fighting that shit. It's a pain in the ass. That's the only reason why.
Sounds like a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, John.
Pain in the ass.
Penis.
Penis in the ass.
Anus. Well, anyway, thank you for the inquiry, nonetheless.
We got a few more left
Well,
there.
we've got a few more, and then we can check in the streams, and I know we got a couple more there as well.
Can you
let's
go up more,
see.
John?
We're doing it. Geek Factor, Ray Torres, Matthew Acuna. Thank you for chiming in as well. Who do you guys think will be on Dr. Doom's team?
Iron Man.
Doombots.
Charlie Chaplin, the guy from Kiss Kiss Bang Bang,
The Judge.
Harry from Kiss
the guy
Kiss
from The
Bang Bang,
Soloist.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Yeah. That actor in blackface from Tropic Thunder.
Oh yeah, what is his name?
Kurt
Lazarus.
Yeah.
Kirk
Kirk
Lazarus.
Lazarus. You got there.
The dude playing the dude disguised as the other dude. I think Doombots and Doom. I don't know if he's gonna have an assemblage. At least I think Doomsday will be him assembling like his story, and then maybe by the end for Secret Wars there'll be a team. But I don't know who that would be until I see Doomsday.
Well, I think it would be Doomsday would be Doctor Doom doing his thing,
And then
Secret Wars would be Emperor Doom.
right. So
where
I'm
he-
saying a team will
yeah.
be assembled in Doomsday, and without
Yeah.
having that context, I don't know who would be
I
willing.
mean, it's not even really a team. It's more like he has people who work for him.
But he might have like
servants.
villains we know as part of his cabal.
You think he'd have like the alt Doctor Strange and all that?
He could have like a syndicate, yeah,
I think that'd be fun to actually do.
like a villain team.
Him rewriting history.
Vindicate.
Yeah, I could see a villain team. I just don't know who that would be. I don't know it. Like I don't know how they're gonna do Doom at all.
I'm so curious what this trailer's gonna be.
We got like weeks.
I think when that notification bell goes off, Marvel Studios, Avengers Doomsday, I think it's gonna be a unique feeling. Like I just imagine it right now. Like, oh, I haven't had that feeling for a long time with a trailer.
Yeah,
Like, oh, whoa,
We don't know.
What is this going to look like?
and that's. I mean, when does the movie come out? Mid-December.
yeah.
So we're gonna know in like within 3 weeks.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
This is
I'm-
the
I'm-
last of the
I'm-
not knowing Doom era,
Oh boy. Hopefully it's good.
and that'll be the #1 trailer ever at that time until the next trailer.
Still though, man.
No, I can't wait. Like I'm genuinely thrilled for that to be in 3
Literally, it's
weeks.
the notification bell that I keep thinking about.
It's coming. That's gonna be something worth getting up at 5 a.m. for.
Yeah. Yeah. Or we
And
just
I haven't
wait
felt
till
like that
Friday
in a
to do it.
while. Yeah, let's do it here. It's casual.
yeah.
Throw it up. Hey, can you get the sound? We're just gonna toss it up on the screen.
Can you remove the music though?
Yeah. I want to watch this as dull as possible.
I mean, it's all doable. You just let me know what you need.
Gosh, this
right.
contact is drying out. I'm trying to do contacts, but man, my eyes dry out so fast.
Oh. Well,
I don't even smoke.
That's why Greg cries so easily. He's always fighting his contacts. It's
Yeah. It's a hack. Some people use onions.
you
like
cheater.
I used to use peppermint sticks as an actor. Greg just uses contacts from a week ago.
This is me twitching the whole time.
All right. Hayden, thank you for chiming in. Loved the long walk reaction. Still recovering after seeing the film like months ago.
Really?
You guys better mentally prepare for Bring Her Back.
Oh god,
That movie's
sounds like a
gross.
fucking nightmare.
That movie's so intense.
All I know
saw
about
it?
that movie is it's hard to watch.
That sounds like a nightmare to sit through.
I did this a few times. Like I actually was like, nope.
Did you get sad?
Did you cry?
I don't like seeing violence towards kids.
Oh, I might watch it.
There you go. You'll love it. Plenty of that to go
Should have
around.
led with that.
Well, now Greg's gonna react to it.
Aren't you a good person? I don't want to see violence against kids. Yeah, who the fuck does? Besides bad people.
People make these movies, Greg. People go see it. People make this choice.
You liked The Black Phone too.
Yeah,
Like 3 kids die in that movie. Horribly.
that's true.
in the first few minutes.
All right. To John's point, I did like Black Phone too.
All right. Just keeping you honest. Joshua J. Gonzalez, thank you for chiming in. New Stargate coming out. What do you guys think?
Take it away, Coy.
Stargate. I wasn't that big of
Yeah.
a. That wasn't as much my fandom. I did watch Stargate the movie recently on this channel and loved it, but I never watched the show. People adore it. I liked the concept of the movie quite a bit. I thought it was really smart sci-fi. I don't know. I'm excited for it because I like the movie.
I think it'd be a really cool if they did some legacy sequel with, even though it's all canon, because Richard Dean Anderson plays Kurt Russell's character.
Oh, cool.
It started at SG-1's a continuation of Stargate.
Yes.
So Richard Dean Anderson plays
I was so impressed with
the
that movie.
Curdle, and then some other guy plays the James Spader's character. So that carries on
Okay.
in SG-1. That's all canon. Like SG-1 was originally a straight to DVD movie, and then it became a massive TV show. But
Roland Emmerich's directing it? Oh, that's
Well,
what you got to tell me.
oh, is this a movie?
I had to check because not long ago I had been looking at Stargate stuff because everyone was like, "You love Stargate" when you guys did the reaction. I'm like, I've never seen Stargate either. But yeah, this has been on his IMDb page for a while, and I don't know if it's him rebooting the movie because they are now reporting in Variety that there's a new TV series at Amazon from Blind Spot creator Martin.
This
Gero.
seems more likely.
They should stick to the shows.
This seems
because
more
that's where their that's when they developed an actual fandom, was the shows.
The movie didn't do gangbusters. The show did do a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it says, Roland Emmerich is on as an exec producer, so I am guessing this IMDb thing is the same thing, but you never know. But yeah, new Stargate would be cool.
I'd watch.
It's interesting because like Star Trek thrives in the TV show world, which is understandable because it started from TV, and Star Wars is having a harder time with TV, and that makes sense because it started off in the movies. Stargate has a different relationship though.
Yeah.
Because it was a hit movie, but it really became Stargate the fandom when the show happened. So I think it actually thrives more in the medium of show than it does movie.
I was thinking about next year's movies. We were actually just an hour ago. We were talking about next year's movies. I didn't even think of Mandalorian and Grogu is coming out next year. Like, there's a Star Wars movie out next year, and I'm like,
Yeah, whatever. Jon Favreau even said, like, yeah, we wrote all of season 4, but they wanted to do a movie. And I'm like, that's reassuring.
wow. It just feels weird that we're talking about the biggest movies of next year, and that hasn't made.
I know, man, but those if it was like movie after season 2, I'd be so psyched. But season 3 was a real letdown to me.
And it just feels like it's late.
Yeah.
Even if it was that, it just, I don't know.
Oh.
Nope, my contact's still in. Okay, good.
Greg can still see.
He's gonna close this one eye for a little bit.
All right. Just wink at the audience for now.
Just the one. All you need is one. Body can do a
next
ton,
one, please.
ton of things to compensate. All right. Lobstar. Off-topic question. Well, thank you. Either way. Am I the only person who is sad that Tom Cruise doesn't do dramatic or other genres? He is one of the best dramatic actors of all time. Rain Man is my favorite. Your favorite?
Collateral.
He's incredible. Yeah, he's so good in that.
Collateral is the perfect blend to me of Tom Cruise because that is a true performance and some action. It demonstrates his action skills. But I think that one, because he's playing that, it was popular because he was the first time he was playing a bad guy, and he was a real bad guy. It wasn't Mel Gibson in Payback. It wasn't Tom Hanks in Road to Perdition, where they're playing the bad guy, but like now you actually like sympathize. Like he's the actual bad guy in that movie. And he was a great ass villain, and he really was very, very believable. That's my favorite performance of his, kind of easily.
Dramatic, like he's got so much, especially in his early career. That's like, I mean, Born on the 4th of July got his Oscar, and he's so good in that.
Seen
But
Color of Money?
I haven't actually.
He's really great in that too.
My Scorsese's a blind spot, and I haven't seen Color of Money.
I've seen all his scenes from Magnolia without.
My God, he's good in Magnolia. I love Magnolia. You haven't seen Magnolia, the movie?
I never finished it. No.
Oh man, I love that movie. Yeah, I'd say Magnolia's up there. Rain Man's incredible. I mean, even when he's like a kid, like All the Right Moves is so good.
Jerry Maguire.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I miss dramatic Tom Cruise. I think that's what we're getting with next year's Inarritu film that's going to get him his
He
Oscar.
can only do this for so long.
Yeah, his body is breaking. He
Yeah.
broke his ankle pretty bad.
Well, and he was out here recently when he was doing all that sort of like hyping up just the movie industry, saying like, I love all genres. I want to be doing this till I'm, dead, and I want to do comedy and drama. Like he mentioned all these genres, so maybe that's after his, death-defying
And-
stunt era has to kind of cycle down.
And
And I think do it while you can, right? Like now's the
Yeah.
time. It's the last era he can move like this.
And after having 2 Mission Impossible movies fail,
Yeah.
I think it's a good
And
thing.
do a Top Gun 3 end that trilogy. Do a Days of Thunder 2 crossover with F1.
That would be amazing.
Days of Thunder.
Ah, coy.
Put him in Avatar.
Coy.
Put him in Avatar.
Look at that.
But yeah, I want more dramatic Tom Cruise too.
All right.
I miss dramatic Tom Cruise a lot.
I do too.
Even in the Mission movies, I feel like he's been kind of just doing the baseline minimum. Intense stare.
I got these
Intense
thoughts and
stare.
exposition, and I'm going to run some more.
When someone says something off, he
No.
does this little eyebrow thing.
What was the last dramatic movie? Like
The last
true-
dramatic movie? Lions for Lambs, I think it might have been. Something
that's
like,
why.
Yeah. That might have been his actual last drama film.
I'm genuinely curious
He
now.
was great in Fallout, but I think his last true amazing Mission Impossible performance.
Man, I
was-
love Rock of Ages. I'm
was
the one person.
5.
Valkyrie. That was before. That was more recent.
Oh, American Made. That's his most recent
yeah.
drama.
But that was it was dramedy though. There was a comedy element to that.
But it's based on a true story.
That's true. Lions for Lambs was around the same time as Valkyrie. Man, he's good. Look at that resume.
Last
That's crazy.
Samurai.
Magnolia's so good. Eyes Wide Shut, Jerry Maguire. What a couple years that was.
Oh, The Firm.
The
man. That's another
Firm.
big one.
A Few Good Men. Far and Away with Jared Harris.
Oh,
Jared
yeah, where he had
Harris's
to
story
do
about Tom
crazy
Cruise was
Irish
so fun.
accent.
Yeah.
Oh. Cocktail.
The Color of Money, one of the first Legacy sequels.
Yeah. Taps. Outsiders. Man, what a resume.
What is
Sweet.
the Color of Money a sequel to?
The Hustler.
Oh, I had no idea.
It's the formula.
I I've seen neither of these movies.
I haven't seen either of them either.
I saw Color of Money a bunch before I ever saw The Hustler.
Did you like The Hustler after seeing the sequel? Okay.
Yeah, they're very different movies. I mean, one's like a black and white film, and the other's
Is it Redford or Newman?
Newman.
Newman. Okay. I know it was one of the classics.
Yeah.
Classic man. All right. Got a few more Streamlabs left. Let's align.
Tom Cruise, it's all Scorsese directed Color of Money. It's all like one takes with the pool table scenes, and Tom Cruise is fucking phenomenal. Like, it's just like, oh my God, look at him just nailing this.
That's awesome.
Like, killing it at pool. Yeah.
All right. We got Nickadug in here. Thank you for chiming in on the
Last few, here we go.
Streamlabs. Yeah. Nickadug says, hey, crew. Do you think AMC A-List should ever do a buddy pass, like how gym memberships let you bring a buddy once a month?
No, I don't think they should ever do that.
If AMC did that, it would be a good incentive to give someone a one-time experience if they're not used to Dolby or IMAX. Any thoughts?
Nope. I actually think that would be a terrible idea. I feel like AMC quality is going down so much. Theater etiquette fucking sucks now, and I think this would just somehow add to that, honestly.
My big concern is, like, as it is, movie theaters are physically deteriorating, like seats and sound, and like it's hard to sustain a business on people having a $27 in LA, New York, and $25 everywhere else thing to do almost infinite movies. Like they're really struggling to make money, so I'd worry that this would open up like more freebies. I want people to go to the movies. I want there to be something. Maybe they should do the $6 Tuesdays like a lot of other theater chains do. But I think adding to the already very inexpensive pass, I know everyone's hurting for money, but the theaters are hurting too, so it's tricky.
Yeah, I think that would be a bad idea.
I think they need to pay ushers to stand in the theaters and kick people out for theater etiquette first. I think that's what's killing people's experiences. Not only does everyone have a hard time leaving their house, but when you leave your house, you pay money, and then people are assholes in the theater. It's hard to convince people to come back.
Or at least like have a system where it's easy to report on someone doing something.
Yeah, like a button.
Yeah,
Someone's talking
snitch
shit.
button.
Yeah, I'd love a snitch button, like a shut the fuck up button.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's the technology we need.
Hell yeah.
And then when you try to like tell an usher, they take forever to fucking come if they ever do. And then when they do, they make it so obvious
That
They're
was
like,
you.
Like, you're talking about these
Someone
guys over here. I'm like, oh
complained.
shit, man! I was hoping this would be more of a subtle thing.
And they're also really nice about it, and it's like they were being dicks for like an hour. Yeah,
Oh, like when we saw Spider-Man 2. Remember that
Yeah.
as kids. My God,
it's fucking insane.
Usher had to come twice for them.
Yeah, it's gross. And I like the theater more than being at home ever, but the average person, so it's hard when that's the barrier. I don't know.
When people seem to keep their phone brightness like at max and hold the phone
Right.
at arm's distance so
Yeah.
you can always see it no matter how many rows back you are. I'm like, whatever happened to at least trying to like put it in your lap or
Well, I think
something
they
or
should-
duck the
They have to
brightness.
like change. When I introduced. I rarely talk about. Here's an example. I'm gonna use me. But there's when I introduced Tron Ares, and I was like made a whole thing about why you shouldn't be on your phone and the importance of that.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like we need more of is just something straightforward, not some like fancy,
Right.
After Effects edited
ArcLight had a
commercial.
person come out and tell you.
Tell you why and,
Yeah.
and encourage people to tell people if they are to tell them not, like make it a norm to be like, hey, if they are, tell them not to be on it.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. It should be something that we are driving home in a straightforward manner, not crazy effects and like, by the way, we'd be all right. if you
Don't be
have
on your phone.
you know?
No, don't be on your fucking phone.
Yeah, it should be like a real, like think of that Captain America post credit scene in Homecoming.
Turn the
Just, like,
chair around
fucking
and set him the
straight.
fuck
Yeah,
down.
exactly.
I support this.
All right. Let's see. We got Dino Uv. Thank you for chiming in. Oh my God, it's a Coy and a Greg. Crazy. Hope you're well.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, are there any movie sequels that you were like, this is so cool when you heard about them? Like for me, every time there was a sequel, I'm like, holy shit, we're back! Even for shit stuff.
I used to have that feeling, but sequels are so normal now. Now
Yeah.
they make movies to make sequels. Oh, when was the last time I really felt that level of excitement over a sequel? Like the fact that it's a sequel.
Top Gun Maverick for me.
I suppose.
I freaked out. I love Top Gun so much. I never thought we'd get it.
The announcement of The Force Awakens, I remember being very excited that Star Wars was coming back, in a way that sounded promising. And for all intents and purposes, that first one was pretty promising start. to something that would eventually become a very contentious period for Star Wars. But at the start, it was a great first trailer and everything. I remember being very excited for that. But yeah, I mean, generally, I'm like kind of looking forward to a sequel.
Yeah.
But it's so normal now.
It is,
Sequels
yeah.
used to feel eventful.
Whoa.
Yeah, we got another one. Whoa.
And now it's like, that's movies.
Well, and it went to in our lifetime, it's gone through it's gone from being, oh, they happened to choose to make a sequel. Wow, like I didn't expect that, and now it's like if it doesn't get a sequel, it's like out of the norm.
Yeah, it's like man, the movie, I guess it didn't do well.
Yeah.
Like I remember Toy Story 2 as a child.
Big deal.
Rare did you get an animated movie in the theaters. as
That
a
wasn't
sequel.
direct to DVD, yeah.
Yeah, there's a time people forget that most animated
Disney
sequels
for
were
a while.
straight to DVD or straight to video. It's like 4 Lion King movies.
Kronk's New Groove.
Toy Story 2. That was the first. I remember being so excited for that and having that feeling of watching a sequel in the theaters. It was a really rare feeling. I'm sure people had that with like Indiana Jones and Star Wars
But that was 20 years ago.
and Death Wish 8. You know,
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, get your Charles Bronson in there.
Saw 2. I remember being really feeling the sequel excitement for that. Oh my God, it's Ozzy.
I was so excited. I'm not kidding. Too Fast, Too Furious. I was so fucking stoked.
Too Fast.
was
that was
so
the
excited.
first movie. First or second movie I saw at AMC Burbank 16.
No shit.
Yeah, it was either that or the Hulk. One of those two.
I based so much my personality on Fast and the Furious, and it came out when I was 13. I bought my first car at 15 before I could even drive, and like souped it up for a year until I could drive it. So by the time Too Fast came out, I could drive the car that I designed for years to the theater. Game changer.
I've been in so many car crashes trying to do that stop at the red light thing while looking at my wife.
Greg's on his 7th Tesla.
Oh my God. Yeah. Those cars though, they're pretty amazing. Service amazing.
All right,
Just
J
send a new car right to you.
Hey,
Do it from your phone.
It's an app.
Yeah.
Golly.
There's actually a setting that says Fast and Furious stoplight, and you just press it. They send you another one. Hit another train.
That auto drive isn't reliable.
Love an app.
That's funny. J Dell has a 1-2 punch for us. This might be the last. We'll do one more refresh, but this might close us out. J Dell says, "Hey guys, wanted to recommend some horror flicks."
Have you seen this?
I've seen Fright Night.
Fright Night's
Colin
fun.
Farrell's so good
I
at it.
have
That's a
not
fun
seen the
one.
2011 Fright Night. I've only
Colin
seen
Farrell's
the-
so charming.
That was fun. I've never
I'm
seen
actually
the
dying to see the remake because I love Anton Yelchin.
never
Dude,
seen the
he's so
original, but I've seen the remake. I like that a
The
lot.
original's pretty good. So yeah, Fright Night 2011 with Colin Farrell
And Anton Yelchin.
and Anton Yelchin, 100%. The Invisible Man 2020 with Elizabeth Moss
And Anton Yelchin.
and Anton Yelchin.
Oh, rest in peace, Anton Yelchin.
Toby Kebbell. Urban Legend 1998. Never seen that. The Faculty
My
also
God,
98.
Urban Legend. I've only
Jared
seen,
Leto.
Damn.
Jared Leto's in Urban Legend.
He's either in the first or second one. I used to love these movies.
Okay.
I used to love horror movies, and this is crazy because I've seen 80% of these.
Yeah, The Faculty. Robert Rodriguez 1998.
They used to
Love
be
them.
more teen driven.
Yeah, this was my era.
Yeah.
Jeepers Creepers,
Seen it.
2001. The Belko Experiment, 2016, written by James Gunn. Crawl, 2019. The spooky alligator movie with Barry Pepper and that lady from Stuff. Who's
I've
really
seen
good.
every one of those except for James Gunn's. That's really ironic.
Absolutely.
Jeepers Creepers is the one we were so back and forth on.
Yeah.
Will we not? I've
Good
never
old
seen
Victor
it.
No,
But no, these are all great recommendations. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I love all of those movies.
The Michael Jackson documentary. You can't watch Jeepers Creepers.
That's what people
You know?
love is us talking about Michael Jackson.
I pick and choose.
I was gonna say, and the court
Hey, I'm
stuff
gonna
is
wa-
much more
I'm
decisive
gonna
on
watch
the Jeepers Creepers.
I'm gonna watch the Michael movie.
Yeah, I'm
You're
there.
watching
I'm there.
the documentary.
Oh.
That this is it.
No, it's just we're not gonna watch it because no one's gonna. It's not gonna get any views.
Do we react to documentaries here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch the Michael movie with an open mind.
Yes. I'm gonna have a 2-screen experience going on with all
Yeah.
the different court files, so I can compare to the reality presented in the film. Jay Dell goes on to say, also shouts out to Crawl, underrated. Hey gang, hey Greg and Coy and John. Wanted to send another message because I could only type so much. Sending love from the Caribbean in Grenada. That's so
Bullshit.
cool. Found your Scream 6 reaction roughly 6 or so months ago and have been subscribed since. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you, J Dell.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
That was really fun because I don't think I'm pretty sure we didn't see anything. Did we completely avoid the trailers? Now I'm not sure. But didn't know anything about it. It was fun trying to guess who the killer was. And that was the only Scream movie I've ever reacted to. I guess I'll react to the new one. I was even like, was I just in a bad mood? And I watched that trailer again.
Still felt.
And I was like, this trailers are really too much for me.
Was 6 is the most recent, right?
6 is the New York one.
Okay. Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, that one was cool. That one packed a punch.
Yeah,
That's one with Tony in the opening, right?
aggressive
Yeah.
ghost face. And
Yeah.
like the opening within
Yeah.
an opening within an opening.
That was fun.
I don't really recall like what made it meta, but putting it in New York and adding the hyper aggression has really made it new to me. You know,
It was super brutal.
yeah, that was definitely the most like, oh my god, Ghostface is kind of scary in this one.
Yeah.
That was yeah, that's true. That's the Ghostface had stopped being scary to me for a while, and that was the time it brought it back to Ghostface being scary. Now he's like a fucking comic book vigilante, and then whatever the fuck he's doing in this
Now
new
he's
one.
V for Vendetta.
He's just fucking like to superhero land and go after Sydney now.
And Tatum. They named her daughter Tatum.
Yeah.
Woo!
Very excited.
How lackluster would it be if it's just Matthew Lillard
That'd be
as
so
the
fun.
villain?
After
Like,
the
you
most
mean-
obvious thing.
Yeah. Fucking,
Oh, the thing we all thought a year ago when you announced it. Shit.
yeah.
He's back after.
But
all
it's
these
meta
years.
because you predicted it and we knew you would.
Yeah, you want to refresh for safety, and then
Yeah,
we're
we're doing
see
it.
if we're done.
All right, that does us for the Streamlabs, and that does us for the super chat.
Boo!
3 hours, guys. We did it.
Hey, we're not here next week, so we're good now.
Yeah. We're taking a little holiday. We're having a little turkey day. I'm going to be stuffed with stuffing. Are you a big stuffing guy since you don't eat the meats?
No.
All right. That's my favorite part of Thanksgiving, but I thought that we'd share that because you don't eat the turkey.
I mean,
a
I
ham guy,
like
but-
stuffing.
Green bean casserole's bomb.
I'm not a green bean guy.
Really? Man.
I like a good tofurkey.
Sounds great. Sounds delightful.
A good one, not a shitty one.
John, are you a stuffing man?
I always have some because it's tradition and I love the flavor profile, but I do not love the texture of like sogged out bread pudding.
I'm
I-
alone.
I-
I ate a
do-
whole box.
I mean, most people love stuffing.
I
got a
I
stovetop
feel like I
box.
am in a minority.
I do
here.
love stuffing.
It's like $1 and it's so good.
I do like it. I like yams a lot.
Mm.
I just-
Do you just get the box and just eat that straight? You don't add anything?
Oh no, I make it. I'm not eating it like cereal. But I'm
Eat it
saying
dry.
I'm just drinking the crumbs. No, I make the stuffing. But like, what else in life can you get like $1 box of stuffing and like 79-cent broth, a little thing of butter, and it'd be that good? Like usually stuff that's that tasty is expensive. This is like it's the proletariat delight.
I like to go to a Native American culture and take over their property for
Yeah.
a little bit, and
Just
then be
to
like,
remind
"Hey,
them.
now let's break bread."
Yeah, you want to sit on their
Yeah.
land,
I
take
do.
their shit over, eat their
you
food
go.
in front of them,
John Redcorn, did your people
Happy
ever
Thanksgiving.
celebrate Thanksgiving? We
give them a
did.
little chicken
Once.
pox, give them a little something.
Hey, I brought you this blanket.
Yeah.
Let me just throw it on you real quick and see if it fits.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Yeah.
Today that brings us all
That's how I
together.
do it.
We have fun with
Fair.
our history.
I like to put some big buckles on my hats.
Anyway, guys, how do you celebrate Thanksgiving? Leave your thoughts down below. If you're in a different country that doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving, shame on you.
Yeah, be
Shame.
thankful
Shame.
for once,
America
Canada.
won.
Come on.
Thank you guys for being here. Thanks to all contributors to our super chats and Streamlabs. Thank you so much. And if you weren't able to, pancake. What'd you say?
That's
Pancakes,
true.
okay.
So we like a dehydrated boxed meal. Just add liquid. Gets good. Gets good. I support that. Someone.
And I mean, what else? And if-
Jello? Pudding?
And if you weren't able to contribute to the Super Chat Streamlabs, follow us on social media.
That
That's
does help.
free to do, and it helps out. So thank you guys. John, appreciate everything you did holding down this stream, fixing the
Anytime,
trailer
gang.
audio.
I do what I
Alex,
can.
thanks again for the set setup. She had many late nights here. I'm talking actual late nights doing this with her friend Monica, who I guess is my friend too now.
I just realized what these
I've known
were.
her for like 2 years.
I be-
You have not known her for 2 years. You've known her for as long as I've known her.
I haven't known her. I mean, you're like, you worked with her and you know her. I only see her when I've never seen her without you, you know?
I have a weird thing where I love a certain animal and I thought these were somehow that animal. And only in turning around do I realize what these really are because I've only seen them through the camera lens. I don't know why they would be this, but I this entire time thought these were capybara with 3D glasses on. And I don't know how or why you would have found capybara with 3D glasses
Yeah.
on.
Now you have to
And
find
only now do I realize
Now you
they're
have to find
chickens.
it, Alex.
But this whole time I've been looking at John's camera, I thought these were capybara. Just
Why
wanted to
would they
share
be
that.
capybara? You can only find chickens with 3D glasses.
Yeah,
Come on,
how would they be
obviously.
capybara?
Gosh,
Obviously, everyone knows chickens
everyone knows-
love Avatar. Everyone knows that's their
Yeez,
favorite
Coy.
movie. Why'd the chicken cross the road? To go see Avatar.
To get to the Cinemark.
Anyway, compare our ad with Koi's ad for Cinemark on social media.
Now playing on your local social media.
And we'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for being here. Keep a lookout for more uploads this weekend. Peace out, everyone. Just go right to our phones.